SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else is going to forget.
And good evening mga kaibigan. We are here for the ESL Pro League 14 as the official Filipino broadcast here in Focus Fire. Muli, kami yung mga kasama ng shotcaster for this evening. This is JV.
And this is Sneaky Frog. We have a really interesting matchup na mangyayari right now. Heroic versus ENCE. Parehong nag-upset win up against sa mga top teams natin. Heroic, nakita niyo naman, natalo nila ang Vitality recently. And yung ENCE, medyo nagsistrict na sila dito. 4 straight maps going through Astralis and Team Spirit. So, yeah, napaka-interesting ng matchup natin dito.
Yep. On fire indeed. Pero, ang nakasit sa task ngayon ng ating Group A would be itong Heroic. So, siguro for ENCE, nothing to lose. Siyempre, di ba? Top yung kalaban nila. Matalo nila to. They will go up the ladder. And, ano kayang tingin mo dito ngayon, Sneaky Frog? Madadala ba ng ENCE yung kanilang init from those 4 straight maps?
I mean, depende talaga, no, Boss JB, kasi nakita naman natin from yesterday and the day before that, yung matches between Spirit and Astralis dito sa ENCE. It was close, pero I expected the games to be closer considering Spirit and Astralis ang nakalaban nila dito. So I think ENCE is gonna have a good time dito sa ating best of 3. Yung nilalaro ng maps ng Heroic, gusto rin ng ENCE laruin yata ngayon. And Heroic, I know they 2-1 Vitality yesterday, pero napaka bloody ng battle na yun.
Mukha kasi 2-1 umabot yung ating bakbakan. And ayun nga, base sa pinakita ni Direk kanina, yung run ng ENCE dun sa ESL Pro League 13, first game, nice game yung ENCE. Pero tingin ko naman they're ready para bumawi dito sa ating next season, which is yung ngayon nga, mga kaibigan. And for Heroic, na alam naman talaga natin, maganda yung performance recently, pero gaya nga ng sabi dito ni Sneaky Frog, mukhang ready din talaga tumakbak etong ENCE for this series. So guys, don't forget to share the stream since ito pa lang yung una nating series ngayong gabi. Marami pang bakbaka, actually second series for tonight. Marami pang bakbaka ng mga pwede nang mangyari dyan. Kanina na 2-0 ng Spirit. Etong Bad News Bears. So, who knows? Baka umabot pa ng 3 maps yung mamaya sa dulo. Long game sana.
Sila na bahala doon. Buti na lang second series tayo dito.
Oo, pero sa mga betlords natin dyan, kung gusto nyo magpuyat, manood, don't forget to follow the page Focus Fire Gaming. And kung di pa kayo nakakapag-bet, wala pa kayong account sa PNXBet, don't forget to register using our code Focus Fire. All caps, gamitin nyo para swertehin kayo mga idol. Okay.
Okay, and mukhang meron na tayong map picks. Salamat dun kay Boss Direct. Nakita na natin ang map picks. I think map 1 is gonna be actually binan ng ENCE Inferno. Okay, understandable. Isa-isahin natin yung map ban and pick dito. Heroic ban Dust 2. They really don't like playing Dust 2 from yung knowledge ko. Yung pinaka-weird part dito para sa akin is ENCE decided to pick Mirage when 3 of their best maps are still open. So, paano ba yun? Parang power move ba yun up against Heroic? Oh, tinalo namin yung Astralis sa Nuke. Tinalo namin most teams dun sa Ancient. And now, let's pick practice muna tayo dito sa Mirage para sa ENCE. Pero, they should really be careful pag Heroic ang kalaban nila kasi Heroic is known to pull some very amazing strats sa mga ibang mapa. Very, very clutch strats as well. Pero, I'm really not sure about Heroic dito kasi yung matchup pa lang nakikita ko dito. I wouldn't say may advantage sila kasi for the past 2 series ng ENCE dito, each player ang nagsa-step up. Especially, yung pinaka-interesting one dito ay si Dotto, who has been basically the definition of art from Finland. Kasi grabe, this guy does not let go of his W key. Dire-diretso lang siya all the time. No problem para sa kanya na mamatay para sa kanyang teammates for the sake of information and for the sake of controlling the map. And ayun na nga, yung map ban pick na pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Mirage pick para sa ENCE, Overpass for Heroic. And Game 3, hopefully, ito yung gagawin ng Heroic. At all cost, dapat hindi nila papapunta sa Game 3 to.
Sabagay. Well, kasi syempre, ENCE, gamay nila yan eh. Doon nagkakamali, sobrang gamay nga nila yung natitira na mapa. So, really, really tricky. But for Heroic, I think kaya naman nila, since gaya nga ng sabi mo, medyo parang kampante in a way itong ENCE picking this Mirage. Kasi nga, si Dotto nag-step up dyan. Pero yeah, Mirage, alam naman natin, maraming classic tong mapa na to eh. Diba? Yung mapa ng masa. Ika nga nila. Pero iba pa rin talaga yung mga strats na pinupull off dito ng iba't ibang teams dito ngayon sa ESL Pro League 14. And tonight, we are going to witness the match between Heroic and ENCE. For Heroic, if ever manalo sila dito, they will keep their spot dito sa ating Group A, which is the top one. And for ENCE, medyo bababa lang sila pero doable pa rin naman kanilang scores. Pretty decent and plenty of games to be played pa. Actually, isang laro na lang, both teams pala, sorry. Heroic and ENCE. Yeah. Tigisan na lang sila, which is tomorrow night. Makikita din natin.
And judging from yung form ng ENCE, I don't think they're gonna be dropping maps anytime soon. Heroic, tignan natin. I think this is their best chance to get a map off of ENCE. Alam niyo naman, napakalakas ng Heroic dito sa Mirage. You've seen yung highlight plays dito ni Kadian, yung ating mga ibang member dito sa Heroic. So, it really is up to whether or not they can get a set here.
Yep. Early sets coming from ENCE, breaching A site. Oh, smooth na smooth ang kanilang pagpasok. Easy plant there, but Stavin with that headshot denying that bomb plant. That small gap from those smokes. Tinake advantage nga dito ngayon ng Heroic, but there's gonna be Kadian dead. Stavin very low, but this is a 4v3 matchup. ENCE trying to win this one. Pero, crunchy headshot coming from Zhush. Wait. Bombs planted. Walang kit. Ngayon dito, itong Heroic, this is very tricky for them, but Snappy is alone. He will get those 2 remaining. It's a beautiful round coming from ENCE.
Grabe. Friendly fire doon, Boss Snappy. Mga fellow Danishmen ang na-takedown mo noon with that Tech 9. Pero really great job from ENCE. Kahit namatay yung isang membro nila dito, they did really good damage control. Make sure na malayo kayo onte sa mga angle na possibly pwedeng kunin ng CT. And Snappy doing a really good job doon. I think kung hindi niya nakuha yung kill doon malapit sa sandwich area, I think that could have been round 1 para sa Heroic.
Yeah. Pero good thing he stepped up, Kadian. Walang clear shot because of the smoke drop there by ENCE. Nicely done. Dotto picking up the early AK and the rest of the team. Meron man silang 3 galil and 1 map pin. Tingin ko si Snappy dito ang magiging siya dito eh. Info lang din in a way. Is going to breach under. Okay. Rotate sila.
Pinabagalan muna nila. Kasi I think ina-expect dito ng Heroic yung usual very fast tempo play dito ng ENCE, pero ENCE doing a really good job at switching it up, meaning medyo magiging confused dito ang mga ibang miyembro sa Heroic, especially tinaman naman yung numbers dito sa B site. It's a 3v2. Usually it will end up with 1 T left to plant the bomb, and yung lurk dito, unfortunately hindi gagana para kay Dotto.
Big and Shush will be getting a free AK, but Diha getting that kill on the Testes, mga kaibigan. Snappy getting one as well. This is 3v2. Yung natira sa side ng Heroic will be holding their deagles. Oh, crispy headshot. But si Snappy, habang sa may Kedli, refresh. Went outside the window. Oh no, there's a flash, pero hindi na-flash si Snappy. Gavin picking up a Galil, but Snappy with the final frags once again.
And really good job na naman from ENCE. It is the classic fast, I wouldn't say fast tempo kasi nagantay pa sila until around 48 seconds ng round na yun. Pero ENCE doing a really great job of taking control of the site really fast. Hindi nila pina-retake dito ang Heroic, or at least set up for a retake with maybe CT surviving in the corner. Talagang tinake nila ang site. They pried it from the hands of Heroic, and now ENCE, really good start para sa kanila dito sa game.
And looking at the economy of Heroic with this eco round, laking chance na makukuha na to ng ENCE. Pero Diha, good kill. Pero Tesses will be getting to right there. Zhush failed to finish Snappy off. May sapusa talaga tong si Snappy, mga kaibigan. Hades with the spray down to the smoke. Oh, grabe Snappy. This first 3 rounds by ENCE, isa lang masasabi ko yung sa performance ni Snappy. Sobrang sulit ng ginagawa niya.
Gumagana yung high risk, high reward play na ginagawa niya usually, where he's just pushing into so many angles, and Hades usually very deadly with the op, pero naka-AK siya ngayon since wala pang 4750, and Tesses na lang ang natitira dito. He has the bomb, pero meron siyang 3 terrorist na kailangan isipin dito.
He's gone for an AK. Gandang ginagawa dito ngayon ni Snappy na pag-flank, but Tesses is ready for what's about to happen. Flash, alam niya na nag-iingay lamang sa may likod. Pero another flash there. Hindi alam ni Tesses na meron tao dito, and Snappy with those ninja moves.
Yun na naman. Nakikita na naman si Snappy yung pagka-lurk playstyle niya. Lurk/entry / kung saan man siya mag-end up, maybe makakuha siya ng information, parang owl drone. Kumbaga dito ang role ni Snappy, pero really great job. Nakaka-farm na siya with this Mac 10. Ibig sabihin yan, they will be very rich going into the next few rounds. And ENCE now has an AWP dito kay Hades, who is, in my opinion, one of the best aggressive offers ngayon dito sa tournament.
Aggressive offer talaga siya dyan, Cadian. The flash right there, but slow push ata ulit ito coming from ENCE. But Heroic, they're gonna be ready kung saan man magbe-breach etong enemy team. Since merong naka-anchor sa may B site, someone's guarding mid as well to give some info. Pero karamihan talaga nandito sa may A. Since nakakatunog sila na pwedeng dito mag-breach ang ENCE. But ENCE is patiently waiting doon sa kanilang mga spot. And si Dotto, ganang ginagawa niya. Umukuha siya ng info kung may tao pa sa may B eh. The moment he threw a nade, Snappy getting the kill, getting both hero or both players in A side. Oh, easy kill there by Dotto from under. That's gonna be a plant for Hades. Ano to, mag-save na lang ata ang Heroic since barag na barag ang kanilang economy.
Yeah, and wala na silang nades to get into the site other than a single flash, which will clear 1 angle, pero 5 pa ang buhay dito para sa side ng ENCE. Dotto, yun na naman, right place at the right time, pero Tesses is gonna get the quick trade frag, pero that's pretty good from ENCE.
Yeah, pretty good indeed. 4v1. Mga Seb, Tesses forced to position dito ngayon sa may B-site and alam nila na nasa B-site nga nagsistay. Ayaw nilang magpa-save dito ngayon ng AK. They can spot itong si Dotto but the bomb's about to explode. Tesses waiting in a very great angle. He'll be getting one. That's a quick entry, quick exit frags coming from Tesses and hindi siya napatay.
That's
He'll be
really
taking home
important.
a kill and the AK.
Oo nga. Meron ka pang pang pat ng stats mo, or rather pang pad ng stats mo dito.
Yeah.
Si Tesses with that damage numbers. Pero grabe talaga si Snappy, no? Parang sinapian siya dito. This reminds me of the time na nung nagta-top frag si Carrigan para sa Face Clan. Parang siya yung nagpa-frag palagi and no one knew why. Kasi usually yung stats niya for entry is 36% lang yung success rate. Pero kumagana parang 100% success rate yata dito si Snappy and Dotto getting the kill.
Early kill onto Stavin. Pero hindi lang kasi si Snappy yung gumagana ngayon eh. Even the rest of the team is playing really well to the point na napapasa nila yung galaw ng Heroic. Diba? Slow push on mid coming from ENCE. They can breach B through short, but this is patunog lang. Magkakaroon na nga ng info yung Heroic that ENCE is already breaching short. And
bibigay na lang
be
nila.
quick push.
Yeah, I think full save.
Yeah. Ayaw na lang din talaga nila ibigay yung AK. Kasi pag napatay pa dito si Tesses, masasayang yung momentum or at least yung opportunity na magkaroon sila ng AK the next round. Pero quick 5 rounds coming from ENCE. Sa mga tumaya ng first 5 rounds dyan, mga idol, baka naman. Ang bilis
Okay. Actually, the past few days, yung odds talaga ng ENCE, napakaganda. Especially up against Astralis, grabe. I think it was times 5, tas may nagbet ng, or rather, times 7, tas may nagbet ng 500. And at the end of the day, I think nakakuha siya ng 3-5. Came home happy. You can come home happy as well pag piniem mo lang yung page natin na Focus Fire. Siyempre, bet-bet na kayo habang maaga pa. Dito ang ESL Pro League Season 14. And ENCE with a really good take dito sa B-site. Really fast, really quick, classic ENCE. And yun na nga, kagaya nga na sinabi mo kanina, ENCE, they're just playing like a solid unit, playing solid as 5. And yun yung positive part ng ENCE team na to ever since yung first series dito sa ESL Pro League Season 14 is yung kanilang teamwork as 5 members. Wala silang pake kung mamatay sila, basta they're gonna get space and they're gonna possibly get the trade frags. Hindi sila takot na mag-play ng super aggressive kasi alam nila yung teammates nila, they're probably gonna follow him up whether or not sobrang dangerous na strat.
True. High risk, high reward. Ika nga nila. Pero wait, Zhush. Oh, ganda ng hold niya dito ngayon sa may side, but Spinks will get the trade. Ito yung sinasabi natin that ENCE is ready for what's about to happen. Diha, trying to spray down Tesses. Dito siya ngayon sa may ninja, mga kaibigan. Wala pang nag-check sa ngayon. Dotto. Check in that corner. Tesses won't have a clear angle dito. Pero wait lang. Hindi nyo chinek yung ninja. And there we have it. That's gonna be a trade once again. 1v3. And that's gonna be a round for Heroic. So at least they won that one. And nag-pay off yung paghihintay nila kanina. Diba?
Yung pag-save ng AK plus AWP, really great shot dito from KDN and really good job galing sa Heroic despite na madaming smokes dito sa site, naka-find sila ng opportunity para mag-lason dito. Really great job galing kay, I think it was Refresh, right? Or kay Tesses who was in the site itself. Nakakuha pa siya ng Bomb Planter and Hades and the boy doon sa Palace. They have no idea anong gusto nilang gawin. 2v3 is a really hard ask, especially knowing yung positions ng mga players ng ENCE dito. Napaka-open. And nung namatay si Hades doon, inisip ko na mukhang malabo na manalo sila sa round na to.
Kinapos na sila firepower eh. Dun, yun nga, natalo nga sila sa trade, pero at least they are still holding the lead. Meron man sila ditong enough economy. Pero for later, siguro medyo mananakit sila kung sakaling matalo sila dito sa round na to.
And how is Snappy already upstairs? Hindi ko alam how. I think no one was guarding connector. I think mas busy sila guarding A main dito and refresh. Can I get the quick trade frag? Pero na-damage na yung control nila dito sa A site eh.
Yeah. Well, magkaka-breach na nga dito ngayon. Both teams, Sphinx. Dead sa kamay ni Refresh, but Hades with that up. Okay. Actually good, 3v3. Doto spraying down. Wala siyang any info, but Refresh will fall Tesses. Won't catch Hades na nandun sa may Gedli. Pero good jiggle pick there by Tesses. Hindi siya napatay agad dun ni Doto and he was ready. Alam niya kung saan i-expect yung kalaban. 2v2 action. It's with that M4. Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
no. Kadian is dead. Tesses being tagged there by... Was it Diha?
Yeah, I think Diha nga ang nagtag sa kanya dito. Smoke is gonna come out. Diffuse. Pero
Diffuse.
spam lang galing kay Diha. I think they have time. Yep, they have
do
time.
have time.
Oh my god. Just barely as well dito. And Heroic, really great job. Actually, they played more forward than usual doon. Kaya naging open yung connector dito kay Snappy. Pero na-control nila agad ang situation dito. Really great flank galing kay Tesses. And now, Heroic are fighting back dito sa ENCE. And ito na yung sinasabi ko kay Doto. He is just gonna jump and try to look for any kills that he can. And I think sobrang important talaga na i-hold nila ang city doon. And unfortunately, with the help of a smoke, they got the win. And a fake defuse, really great touch.
And hindi din kasi na-expect na mag-fake lang dito ng diffuse si Tesses. Diba? And yeah, they paid the price truly, but Hades getting that good kill on to Tesses, mga kaibigan. Dito siya bumawi, but wait, that's gonna be no scope kill from Kadian to Sphinx. Happy taking her fresh and getting a double kill as Kadian was taken out as well, mga kaibigan. Coming from markets, Bush and Stavin, mga kaibigan, pwede silang mag-push sa ngayon, but Snappy. Oh no, in a snap of a finger, Juice was gone.
This is a save para kay Stavin. He should just go. Kasi dalawang ops nakatutok both into market. No one's gonna peek it.
Oh!
Except for Snappy na makamatay dito sa site and he's gonna decide to go for it. Unfortunately, si Hades nakabantay na agad doon sa P-short. And ENCE, once again, forcing a timeout dito sa Heroic. Ito na namang fast methodical push yung ginagawa nila dito sa B. And si Snappy talaga yung pinaka-importante doon. If they did not take down KDN, I think mas madaming damage na pwede niya pang gawin doon sa loob ng smoke with that AWP. And ENCE, really good job. Ganyan yung ENCE style na expect ko pag magte-take sila ng site. Just pure dominance. But what a shot from Stavin. Ito yung ginagawa ni Doto. Siya yung lurk. Siya yung naghahanap ng control dito. And kahit pamatay siya doon, that's still important information para dito sa ENCE. They know that limited lang ang numbers nila dito sa B site. And off of that, they get another round on the board. And ENCE, really great job sa D side. Expected. Kasi they're the more aggressive team in this matchup.
Well, that's true. And for ENCE kasi, hindi lang sila basta push eh. Meron silang plays na ginagawa na hindi lang sila nag-rush, but wait, Sphinx. Okay, pushing deep into the A side. Oh no. Doto getting 2 kills right off the bat, 4v3. Alam nila na naka-eco round lang dito yung Heroic. That's why they're going for the push. Snappy getting 1, leaving her fresh and Kadian. Grabe yung ENCE dito, sneaky ha.
Kind of a throwaway round para sa side ng Heroic and not much resistance. Expected ko yung Heroic they would really stack a site kasi in the other games that they did, they stack a site with pistols lang. And sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's not. Sometimes yung objective lang is to do damage sa economy. And tignan mo naman yung economy dito ng ENCE. It's not that huge. So I'm really confused kung bakit Heroic did not decide to stack here. But ENCE, very quick round para sa kanila. Very easy. They just took it from Heroic, but isa na namang full buy para sa Heroic to try to prevent from ENCE from taking over this game. Kasi so far, it's just been the ENCE show.
Kaya nga eh. ENCE show indeed ang nangyayari ngayon, mga kaibigan. Hindi ko masasabing snappy show eh. Kasi wala, nag-step up din talaga yung sila Dotto. Low-key lang sila pero kitang-kita natin yung impact na nagagawa ng mga players na ito. But good molly coming from Heroic right there. Yung push nila sa A, medyo made-delay. Okay. So another molly like that. Snappy smoke in mid. Okay.
And I like that ENCE is changing gears na naman dito for the past 2 rounds. Sobrang push lang talaga in your face yung ginagawa dito sa Heroic. But now, back on the usual default sets na ginagawa natin dito. But I think ENCE does it a little bit different where they're a bit faster, especially yung Palace player nila, si Spinks. He's not afraid to peek all the way out dito sa Palace because he knows that ENCE, rather yung ibang teammates na dito sa ENCE, is gonna cover yung mga holes dito sa side.
Yun nga. There's a setup. Waited for the exact moment. Ayun na nga. Ganda ng set, mga kaibigan. If we're going to take a look at this one, Cadian with that kill onto Dotto. Alam na nila na meron na nga push na nagaganap dito ngayon. But Flush, grabe naman si Diha doon. Getting that kill. Spinks taking down Stavin. 4v3 action. Make it through. Azadis gets 1. Cadian is very low. And will Heroic save these guns? I think they will.
Forced to save these guns. Wala nang time to even defend the site here. Not even look at the site. Cadian may AWP Tessus with an M4. And I was really confused anong ginawa ni Refresh dun, to be honest. Pumunta lang siya into the site just to die, I guess. That's throwing away like $4,100 worth of equipment. So I don't think masyadong masaya dito si Cadian with their new player. So ENCE, parang namamind control na nila dito yung Heroic nun. Like, they're forcing mistakes galing sa side nila, and Heroic trying to go for these desperation plays. And ENCE, I think they're used to teams going for desperation plays here. So they're just gonna play their own game and just collect more rounds dito sa T side.
Walang kahirap-hirap for ENCE doon sa round na yun. Ganda nung setup nila, and talagang tinignan nila yung time eh. Alam nila na few people lang yun nandito sa may A site, and kung onti na nga lang naman yung time, onti na lang din yung oras ng Heroic para makapag-rotate. Diba? So ENCE played really smart in that round. Force buy na ulit dito ngayon yung Heroic since max loss bonus na sila.
Really good one-way dito sa connector. Just to try to find anyone dito sa top mid, but I think Cadian is just gonna let that go. Very common pre-fire spot yung position niya, so I think just backing off is the safe play. Heroic still chilling like usual. You know, ginagamit nila ang utility nila to delay the ENCE push as much as possible, and ENCE deciding to wait it out dito sa top mid, and napakaganda talaga kumuha ng top mid control, or rather mid control dito sa Mirage, kasi you provide another entrance para sa mga terrorist mo pumasok sa either site, and I think this could be a B site take according to saan nakadrop yung bomb eh, you know, nandun sa top mid. Maybe this is a B take, slow B take, possibly.
Yeah, it's possible. Baka ganun ulit gagawin nila. Wait for the 45 seconds. And then saka sila magpupush. Yes. Kung ganun na nga yung ginagawa nila, but Refresh with that refreshing angle. Beautiful kill on to Dotto. Sabay iwan ng smoke. There's gonna be some flash. We'll bank for a bit. It helped a lot. Stavin getting the kill onto Spinks. Outnumbered dito ngayon yung ENCE. This is gonna be the problem that they'll have to face. 2v4. Iha getting one. Snappy taking refresh, but there's Tesses to secure those final kills and an easy round for Heroic. This time around, nabasa na talaga nila yung play ng ENCE.
And yeah, ENCE playing it slow for once after yung mga rounds nga na mabilis na tinake nila ang site. And unfortunately, Heroic, they know how to play slow as well. So I think they know exactly ano gagawin doon ng ENCE. And I think the momentum is back on the side of Heroic kasi napaka-importante ng round na yun para sa kanila. That means they're gonna reset their economy. Pag matalo sila dito, maybe they can buy an M4 going into the next round. Meanwhile, ENCE, I think they have one more good buy before they go into the force buy territory. And itong si Diha, siya na lang yung sobrang yaman dito para sa side ng ENCE.
Ayun nga eh. Pero sa ngayon, mga idol, tingin ko, okay pa naman yung nagiging laruan ng Heroic. Plenty of rounds to be played here in the first half. Pero for ENCE, tingin ko talaga secured na sila sa first half eh. Those 8 rounds na na-accumulate nila, okay na yan. Baga, second half secured na sila.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi ko. Siya yung one of the best aggressive offers dito sa ating tournament, and he is not afraid to peek those angles, and ENCE slowly creeping into the sights. Jush! I get tag dito, and Heroic. Medyo nagba-back off sila dito sa aggression ng ENCE, and really good reaction galing sa kanila, which they're just gonna play around where ENCE is playing, pero hindi nila alam. May naglo-lurk palagi dito sa ENCE, and Spinks punishes Jush.
Yeah. The angle coming from Spinks right there, but KDN holding that rat hole. Naku po. Pag lumabas ka, tapos ka. Stavin getting to without Snappy, and eto ngang si Hades, magiging mahirap to for ENCE, pero 2v3. KDN stepping up his game with that up. KDN nalingat lang, pero papatayin din naman si Diha. Spinks, the only man left sa side ng ENCE. Tatlo pa kanyang kalaban, he'll be getting one. His position will be breached. Okay. Merong isa sa market. And medyo malayo nga dito yung isang tropa, but he's about to rotate as well. He's now planting for the B side. Flash. Inside the market. This will give him time para ma-recognize kung nasa ng kalaban. Oh no! Down to a 1v1 situation. Spinks is doing really great. Oh no? Okay. So alam na nga dito ngayon, i-refresh kung saan i-expect yung kalaban. 1v1 with the great one. Bomb's about to explode. Spinks loses that 1v1, and the defuse will be successful, and that's a round for Heroic. Good thing meron pa siyang nade dun sa dun sa moment na yun.
And also, grabe. I think if Spinks was a second faster doon sa flick niya, this would have been easily the round para dito sa ENCE. And unfortunately, timing is not on his side. Wala siyang information doon sa 1v1. Pero this is still pretty scary para sa side ng Heroic. Spinks is starting to make these plays that can possibly turn into a clutch situation, which means ENCE, yung mga individually talented players nila dito sa roster nila is gonna start to make their own plays. Pero Stavin though is gonna start to shave down ibang members dito na pumapasok sa A site, and ENCE, I think full control na sila dito, but Heroic, tumatama pa sila ng shots.
Yun nga, nakatama pa nga. That's gonna be some spray down coming from ENCE. Nade is out there. Toto took tons of damage but was able to plant the bomb. Oh, Hades trying to dig some. Tessa's there to get him down. And with the FAMAS, it's good. 3v3. One up. 2 rifles from Hero for ENCE. 2 AKs. Doto getting the kill with the deagle. And wait, ENCE with that successful round. Parang dapat, tingin ko, heroic yun eh.
Heroic. Totally, it would look like heroic nga dapat yun. Pero ENCE doing a really great job. Especially dito kay Doto. I think kung hindi namatay si KD andun and then Doto got killed, this would have been a possible retake situation para sa side ng heroic. Fortunately sa ENCE, one of their best parts ng kanilang team is their post-plant defense, and they're not afraid to go aggressive and play those off angles na sometimes they don't work, but they're willing to take the risk. And heroic, they couldn't handle yung defense nila dito sa side.
Yeah. Wait, they're already in A. The moment na dumungaw dito ngayon si Stav, and he got punched there by Spinks. There's some Molly. Spinks giving out some info for his team. Walang tao. So CT, stacked lang yung heroic dito sa may mid. Snappy going under. Alam ba nila to? Di yata alam ng heroic yung mga mangyayari. Refresh is dead. Doto taking Shush. Okay. Pero Kadian, nakakaramdam siya dito ngayon na merong manggagaling sa may under. Teses. He'll try to rotate. Para lang din talaga makapag-save sila dyan. Pag napadaan sila dito ngayon kay Snappy, this will be very hard for heroic. Na ang mga barrel na yan, kailangan nila for later. Snappy with those exit frags. Wow. ENCE dominating this first half.
Yeah, it's really weird pag sinapian na ang captain nyo dito na si Snappy. Nakakuha siya ng 3 dito. And I think he is top fragging for his team. He's 20-7. And pag nagpa-frag ng ganyan yung IGL nyo, that usually doesn't frag. It really means that you might have the game in the bag dito sa first half. And heroic, they really could not keep up yung mga plays dito ng ENCE, especially from Snappy. Pero Kadian is gonna try to contain Hades dito, pero Doto is gonna try to get some control dito sa sites. Josh and Refresh though are gonna respond really quickly. And Josh,
alright, they won this round.
Yep, they really won this round. Ooh. Okay. Wait lang.
Snappy. Is this gonna be a clutch? Good molly right there, forcing someone to reposition, but that's gonna be a 3v1. And the Snappy failed to win that one. Pero still, that first half totally favored ENCE. And Snappy's good, mga sir. Way too good for heroic dito sa ating first half. Pero yun nga, first half pa lang to, marami pa tayong pwedeng i-expect na plays from heroic. Depende na lang kung di magtuloy-tuloy yung momentum itong ENCE going into the next half.
Sobrang important ng pistol round para dito sa second half para sa heroic. Especially, they really want to make this comeback and you really want to make a dent dun sa score ng kalaban. You really want to get that pistol round strat going. And I think ENCE, if I do something odd to prevent yung pistol round win na yan, maybe they're gonna go for a 5-man push on either side. Pero we'll just have to see. ENCE, the usual stuff na nakikita natin from the past 2 series, their aggression plus their control and how fast they take control of the map, nakikita natin dito. And heroic, feeling the burn ng naramdaman ng Astralis and ng Team Spirit for the past 2 days. And I think I did make a post yesterday dun sa page ko, sabi ko, this will be an era of ENCE where they could possibly be top 5 at least dito sa ating world rank. But maaga pa naman ng season, just a bold prediction from me, pero so far ENCE has been showing all signs going up. Like yung floor nila, kahit yung floor nila napakataas kumpara mo dun sa mga ibang teams dito.
Hindi malabong mangyari yun given nga na ENCE doing some upsets, dealing pressure dun sa mga top teams din naman natin. Pero ang talo pa lang nila sa mga laban nila would be against Vitality, which is 2-0. And right after that, nagtuloy-tuloy na nga dito yung ENCE sa mga 2-0 wins nila. Etong Heroic na ata yung susunod. Alam mo yun? Kasi ano rin, nakuha na ng ENCE yung groove nila going into this tournament eh. But let's see. Still, kaya nga nasabi mo, masyado pa maaga para masabi. Kami pang groups ang maglalaban. This is just the Group A. At sa isang araw, meron na tayong Group B. Gan 26 yon, Group C and D. Hindi pa din naman nagsisimula. Kaya mga kaibigan, plenty of ESCO matches pa ang inyong matutunghayan. Para nga malaman natin kung ano nga ba magiging standing dito ng ENCE playoffs. Maging tama kayo yung prediction dito ni Steve Prag. Malay nyo naman, di ba? Magnostra dito si Tropa. Samahan nyo na ng bet para sulit. Di ba?
Okay, PM pag natalo kayo.
Tama. Huwag mo na nga sisihin. Kayo sumunod eh. Kayo sumunod dyan eh. Okay, so yun nga mga idol. We're waiting for the second half. Pero Sneaky, ano bang tingin mo? Kakapusin ba ito ng ENCE? Or medyo tatagal pa ng baga?
I think it really depends whether or not ma-allow ng ENCE na maka-set up dito sa either side ang Heroic. I think yung really strong part ng Heroic dito is when they do their, sets na ginagawa nila dito sa either side, and they play those sets really well, parang robotic at that point pag nagtitake sila ng site, and that could work. That could work if ENCE does decide to just, take it and wala silang counterplay. Pero I think ENCE, knowing how their team works, maybe they'll come up with a way to prevent yung parang robotic playstyle na ginagawa ng Heroic dito with their own flair. And usually flair nga ang magde-describe ng play dito ng ENCE, but unfortunately, the flair is not gonna work this round kasi si Refresh and the boys dito sa mid getting those kills. But Spinks though, with the tap. Ooh, si Snappy na naman.
Snappy nag-iisa. Oh, okay. 1v2. Quite doable for both teams. Pero Snappy, he knows where to expect one enemy, not knowing saan yung isa. Pero uy, nagkabitawan sila dyan ng mga bala. Snappy knows where to expect his enemy this time around. Oh, Jiggle Peak. Going from the other side. Oh, nagtatago-tago. Down to a 1v1. The bomb is with Kadian. Walang alam ngayon dito si Kadian. Kung nasaan dito ngayon si Snappy, bomb will be planted. He's trying to rotate. Plenty of time.
Yeah. What? Dude, you should hear it from there. What are you doing, Snappy? Dude, turn up your headset. Dapat marinig mo yan doon sa A-side. Nasa city ka pa lang, pero I don't think Snappy plays with that high of a volume dito. And Kadian, really good spot para sa kanya. But the smoke is gonna come out into diffuse angle.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Rose don't
Oh my god.
Snappy with that clutch.
Oh my god.
Nag-alatanos dito si Tropa in a snap of his fingers. Nabura yung tatlo.
Yeah.
It's a 1v3, di ba? Situation.
Yeah. Captain Snappy, once again, getting possessed by someone here. Grabe talaga. Despite this man being 31, he can hang with the younger players dito. And Kadian, parang salt in the wound na lang yan para sa kanya. And uy, na-stuck tayo sa replay. Meron na palang nagtitake ng A-site.
True. And gun round na din dito ngayon yung ENCE. Walang ano-ano man. Bumili agad sila dyan. But 4v5 situation. Oh no. Spray and pray na lang dito ngayon si Kadian through those smokes. Okay. Pero, man, the damage by ENCE towards Heroic sobrang dami. Maga si Kadian, even Teses, si Josh niya lang yung medyo, alam mo yun, medyo healthy. At nakatapat pa nga si Snappy Tulo. What a play!
What a hat-trick! Dito, si Snappy na naman. Si Snappy talaga ang nagsisira ng dreams dito ng Heroic, and how ironic na Danish man din ang magte-takedown sa kanila dito. And Snappy, siya yung star dito. Siya yung nasa driver's seat para dito sa ENCE with that MP9, getting 4 kills. So that's 2,400 in the bank para sa kanya.
nakita mo, sobrang kalmado niya nung ginawa niya yung play na yun. Parang wala man lang pagbabago sa emosyon. Ay, nako po. Grabe, cold-blooded etong si tropang Snappy. Yung kills na siya dito, mga sib. Patindi naman talaga nun. Oh, ses. Meron siyang info, yes. Pero hindi siya nakakuha ng kill right there. Oh, Doto. Getting that kill. Grabe naman. Sabi ni Doto, uy, easy lang kayo. Ay, iba pang player, hindi lang si Snappy and the rest of the gang went online as well.
Medyo nag-fall apart yung I think force push dito ng Heroic. I think they expected Tesses to get more control dito sa mid. Unfortunately, na-block off siya ng smoke and he couldn't get into the site. Heroic, I think na-realize na nila that we should just force the site at this point. Kung mamatay tayo, it's whatever. And unfortunately, Doto pa ang nakapatay sa kanila, the guy with the MP9. And he's gonna get dropped with the AK. Plus, he has so much money to buy into the next round.
Oh no. Grabe yung breach, mga Seb. Pero Diha is there to finish off Staven, denying that mid push by Heroic. Tesses, he lost the duel against Spinks. It's gonna be bad. Wala pang namamatay sa ENCE sa ngayon. Easy for ENCE nga ata talaga to. Diba?
Mukhang yun na nga eh. And na-appreciate mo talaga yung ginagawa ng ENCE dito. No? Kahit anong side ng map, lagi silang nagpa-flash play and Diha. Nakuha na dito si Refresh with that one-way smoke. Dito sa mid, you can barely see it.
Yeah.
But the CTs can see over that super clearly. And yan na naman.
Okay.
Nakatatlong flash na sila dito sa mid pero hindi pa sila tapos. And ENCE, grabe. Wow. Dominance.
Yeah, the dominance is really there. And kung titignan mo dito ngayon yung Heroic, yung pera nila, nakukuha na lang nila out of their lost bonus. Which is not ideal. Marami kang pera this time around. Pero alam mo sa sarili mo na yung ENCE, hindi nasisira yung economy nila.
And right now, ENCE, nag-iipon na sila ng pera at this point. Dami na nilang bank. I mean, 6K, 4K, pwede ka pang mag-buy kahit matalo ka pa ng 3 beses. And Snappy, ready with this MP9, pero Spinks is gonna get first.
Oh no. Oh no! I really thought that's gonna be an ace, pero still, 3K is still good and wala. 16-5 nangangamoy. Sneaky.
Yeah, I think kung ako yung Heroic, isipin ko na ang next map kasi Mirage is kinda lost, not gonna lie. ENCE really just has a hold of this game and hindi na talaga makalaro ang Heroic dito. They just have full control of everything that is happening and yun nga, nakikita natin kanina doon sa mid and other sides of the map. Flash plays over flash plays, constant pressure dito sa mga players ng Heroic and they're just keep pressing the pressure para dito sa Heroic. Hindi nila ma-handle yung situation na ginagawa dito ng ENCE. And yun na nga sinasabi ko, they're not afraid to make plays and Snappy taking down Staven immediately.
Diha is low, yes, pero hindi mo pa siya napapatay eh. Kaya pa niyang maka-create ng damage dito ngayon eh. Oh no. Grabe mga Seb. This matchup though. Okay. So another smoke there. Maganda. Kasi at least blocked yung sight ng ENCE right there. Spinks. Ganda ng angle niya dyan. Little did they know. Heroic is trying to push. A side? Okay, not yet. Not yet. But hey, this will be there. So my A main, Spinks getting the kill. He got impatient. Binaba niya na yung ladder, mga kaibigan. There's gonna be the flash guys coming from a Heroic 2v3. Swoosh with the molly. Oh. Okay. Bangas-bangas buhay nila dyan. Pero oh no! Snappy! With that ticket booth play, Tesses is alone. Can he win this one? Kanina nga, panalo ni Snappy 1v3. It's possible. Magana dito ngayon si Diha, but Diha will still get that kill and a beautiful map para sa ENCE. Wow. Just wow.
And yun na nga, all the positives you can say about ENCE lumabas dito sa ating first map of Mirage. And I think I know why bakit nila pinipick ang Mirage. Kasi yung old ENCE, usually hindi nila pinipick yung Mirage. I think that Finnish people really just don't like yung mapa na to, to be honest. And ever since na nag-iba yung roster, it really just shifted yung dynamic kung paano maglaro yung ENCE. It went from super robotic, parang makinig ka kay Alexi B or kay Alu or else mag-fail tayo dito. But I really like this parang freeform playstyle dito ng ENCE, no? Parang Snappy, sinasabi nila sa teammates na, okay guys, you can make a play. Pagtapos na kayo gumawa ng play, we can just defend the site and isa na namang player gagawa ng play. Pag si Dotto namatay, si Spinks gumagalaw pa rin dun sa mapa, and that's why sobrang gusto ko yung team na to kasi they're so dynamic when it comes to their map pushes.
Free-flowing lang yung ginagawa nila, mag-fail yung isa sa ginagawa niya. May info tayo, the one player is here, we can breach this one. So kaya natin silang i-outnumber, and that way, nananalo nga yung ENCE. But that's just our first map, mga kaibigan. Bilis na nangyari. Pero, going into the next, hindi natin sigurado kung ano nga ba ang magiging hatol dito ngayon. Will Heroic step up their game and possibly defeat ENCE dito sa mapang ito at umabot tayo sa map 3? Pero who knows, mga kaibigan. Malalaman naman natin yan sabay-sabay as we go on to the next game. But syempre magte-take muna kami ng quick break. Muli kami naging shotcaster nyo. This was JB.
And this was Sneaky Frog.
And we'll be right back for the game 2 action of ENCE versus Heroic dito sa ating ESL Pro League 14. We'll be right back.
At SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful. Why waste your ammo on this guy? He's so good at games he just nades himself to death. And why settle for just one trophy? Send us a DM when you win 10. That's the mentality we love at SteelSeries. And that's why we make the gaming gear you need to destroy ordinary. So get in game and go for glory. At SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful. Why waste your ammo on this guy? He's so good at games he just nades himself to death. And why settle for just one trophy? Send us a DM when you win 10. That's the mentality we love at SteelSeries. And that's why we make the gaming gear you need to destroy ordinary. So get in game and go for glory. At SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful. Why waste your ammo on this guy? He's so good at games he just nades himself to death. And why settle for just one trophy? Send us a DM when you win 10. That's the mentality we love at SteelSeries. And that's why we make the gaming gear you need to destroy ordinary. So get in game and go for glory.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else is going to forget.
And we are back mga Seb, and once again, this is ESL Pro League 14 presented by Focus Fire kasi tayo yung official Filipino broadcast mga kaibigan. So alam nyo na, share nyo na yung stream, and hindi natin sigurado kung makaka-map trip pa tayo dito dahil baka mag-init na nga yung ENCE ng dire-diretso and possibly ma-2-0 na ito, pero depende pa din sa mga mangyayari. And meron pa tayong isang series na matutunghayan maya-mayang onti lang, which is, if I'm not mistaken, Vitality versus Astralis. So parehas magandang teams yun. So be sure to stick around and follow the page. So muli kami yung magiging shoutcaster niyo for the second game. This is JB.
And this is Sneaky Frog. Kagaya nga ng sinabi mo, the match later is gonna be Vitality versus Astralis. Parehong tinalo ng both teams na kinakast natin ngayon. Hopefully, makakabawi sila. But only one can come out on top doon sa match na yun. Pero back to our actual match. ENCE versus Heroic in Overpass. 1-0 start para nga dito sa ENCE. Their classic aggression, their classic in-your-face gameplay. Kumana up against Heroic, who is, you know, yung huge favorite para lumabas sa grupo na to. So far, yung record na is 3-0. But right now, they are running into trouble kasi nga ENCE, they're playing some type of CS that I haven't seen before. Probably yung closest thing dito na sa CS ng ganito is probably Furia, pero si Art lang kasi yung sobrang aggressive dun dito kasi parang meron kang 5 Art sa isang team tapos lahat sila marunong maglaro na aggressive, and I think that could be punishable if kaya ng Heroic, especially dito sa Overpass. If they do, probably T-side start sila kasi yun nga, pinik ng Heroic to. So I think ENCE will decide to pick CT probably kasi sila nga yung sila nga may pick ng sides dito, and Heroic, they really just need to hang on dito sa T-side and try to dominate CT side dito sa Overpass. Pero ENCE, I think their CT side isa sa pinaka underrated parts ng game nila. I think yung mga aggressive CT side dito, especially sa Overpass, it could work. Pero you really have to know your limits, especially Overpass is a map na napakadaming angles that you can get shot from pag nag-aggressive ka. For example, yung Fountain mid, you can get peeked from Playground and Connector. So it really is up to ENCE whether or not mag-overextend sila dito, and up to Heroic if they can punish these overextensions galing dito sa ENCE.
Yun na nga. Well said, pero alam naman natin, medyo favorable talaga to sa City. But for ENCE, siguro, kailangan talaga nilang matambakan yung Heroic dito if they wanted to go for a 2-0. Diba? Kasi, pagpunta ata sa may T-side, the next half, baka dun sila mag-struggle eh. Di ko alam kasi hindi naman to ipipick ng Heroic without a reason. Well, syempre, gamay nila tong map na to begin with. And now, ENCE, di ko lang din sure paano ba nila lalaroin ito. Kasi, alam naman natin, mga Seb, kanina, bibihira maglaro ang ENCE sa Mirage. But then again, they played almost perfectly. And this time around on this map, tingin ko kakayanin pa din naman.
I think kaya pa yan ng ENCE, not gonna lie. I think their CT side is gonna be fine. Heroic, predict ko lang, it could happen, it could not happen. Baka mahirapan sila dito sa T side, knowing na kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, ENCE always has moving pieces, which means Heroic has a timer every time they want to go for a set push before ma-flank sila ng isa or dalawang members ng ENCE dito. And it really is up to them whether or not they can hit their shots. I think the person who is most quiet dito sa Heroic has been Refresh for the past few games, and he has not been. I'm not saying he's been yung dead weight dito ng Heroic, but especially with the name of Heroic, my expectations are way higher para dito kay Refresh.
Kumbaga, I just want him to step up, diba? Kasi alam naman natin, Heroic, they can do lots of things. And for Refresh, let's just see. Maybe isa to sa comfort map niya. Diba? So, habang nakapause pa mga Seb, don't forget to share the stream as we all know, game 2 na po ito. Okay? So, very important and very crucial for Heroic. Kanina, na-point out natin yung ENCE is playing really well, and ang strat nila, high risk, high reward eh. Diba? And dito sa mapang to, okay yun. Gusto natin yun, yung mga high risk, high reward na ganun. Kasi syempre, maraming butas, maraming angulo dito na pwede mong maikutan, and let's just see how will ENCE play this one. I'm excited, but Refresh.
Okay, Refresh, okay. Narinig yata ako ni Refresh, no? Parang nabanas yata sa akin.
Nabanas sa'yo, par. Ups. Let's Spinks. We'll try to get a trade. Possibly we'll get to as well, but there's Tesses. Finish him off and end his streak. 2v3. Hades with his USP. We'll be waiting here in the long. Actually, he's pushing. He is pushing. May expect ba ito ni Tesses?
May nakita siya dun sa tree.
Oh no, he's not expecting someone to be here. Naalog ang utak ni Idol and Snappy. The last guy standing for ENCE. Okay. Slow push.
This could be really good para sa kanya if Heroic does not decide to look dito sa WC area. And Snappy, he has been carrying this ENCE team before, pero mababatukan siya dito ng P250. Unfortunately, Refresh going huge after I flamed him dun sa before ng start ng round.
You know, believe me, Okay, so he is an impact player. Good entry frags, and maganda naman yung bawi dun ni I forgot. Ni Spinks, ni Spinks. Nakabawi naman siya ng dalawa. But then again, nakuha agad siya dun ni Tesses for a trade, and na-outnumber na ng tuloy ng ENCE. Snappy tried, pero wala kasi siyang info kung saan i-expect yung kalaban.
Good molly. Oh, never mind. Oh, akala ko may tempo pa na onti dito si Dia sa gilid kaso hindi. So, ito na yung sinasabi ko. Their slow, methodical, mas parang robotic type of playing is working dito sa Overpass kasi yun na nga. It allows them to do stuff like that. Just wait for your opponents to walk into your crosshairs and now Heroic find themselves in a very favorable position dito sa B side.
Well, for ENCE, with 2 people remaining, medyo tricky with the Scout of Hades. Oh no. He's being tagged and meron na nga pong info ngayon. Yung hero sa na-expect ang kalaban, Hades is alone with his Scout. I-hunt down sa dito nitong si Tessus, but there's Hades to get the kill. Oh no. Hades tadampot na lang ng AK. Probably gonna save this one for the next.
He could go for one more dito. Like, he could go for KD and then just run. Makabawas lang siya ng 2,700 dun sa kalaban. Uy, naspatan pa nga. Uy! KD's faster.
Yeah.
5 ADR. Solid.
May ADR. Pero ito yung masasabi natin ngayon. Nakita niyang una. It's just that hindi niya nauluhan. Kaya nabigyan din siya doon ni Tropa from The Heroic. And yeah, ENCE. Gusto lang naman talaga nila ditong magtago ng AK for the next round. Minalas lang talaga. Okay. So,
uy, mukhang Heroic. They want to go fast this time.
yeah. And they're not minding the, what do you call this, the map advantage by CT. Kadian taking Doto. Good flash. Heroic. Alam na alam nila yung kaalawan sa mapang ito. Oh no. Nabigla si Spinks.
Pure timing yung nangyari dun sa connector. That would have been a really easy kill para dun kay Spinks. He was just not looking the right way and Juice gets dinked pero napakaswerte niya at USP ang nag-dink sa kanya dun.
True. And medyo malaki naman yung armor niya dyan. So, this time around, 3v5 situation. Doable for ENCE, but very tricky. Okay. Very, very tricky. So, Tessus, together with the gang, will breach A site. That's a kill onto Diha. Fresh planted the bomb. Heroic won't let ENCE do a retake.
And surprising, actually, I would expect ENCE to do more dito sa city side, but Heroic, their methodical play is working. Wala nang butas ang kanilang defense dito sa A side. Even their push, actually, wala masyadong butas, and ENCE couldn't find a way to make a play dito. Stavin is gonna get the headshot dito kay Snappy, almost getting something a little BM from the young star, and 3-0 na Heroic so far. ENCE now with their first buy dito, so if they can handle yung slow push dito ng Heroic, maybe they can get around on the board kasi kailangan na nila dito habang maaga pa.
Yes. And hindi nila pwedeng hayaan ng Heroic. Talaga na mamayagpag. Kaya sabi mo, maaga pa nga, pero sheesh. Isipin mo, meron kagad 3 rounds na nakolekta in the T side. First half pa lang. Paano pa pag nasa city ka na?
And the nades though, doing damage dito sa Heroic, so this could be really bad para sa kanila if papasok sila ng site without a flash. Some random guy can just spray through the smoke tapos multiple ang mamamatay sa kanila.
Well, that's true. Stavin will be boosted. Is it tempting for a boost? Okay.
He needs to make zero noise dito or else Diha is gonna communicate doon sa toxic player, and Stavin might get a face full of M4A4 bullets dito. So Heroic has to be careful with their setups dito sa site.
Well, yeah. Snappy holding his angle on the A site. Naka-anchor lang siya dyan, mga Seb. Pero for Stavin and the guys, they're holding. Ano nga kaya mga yan? Refresh. Lost this duel, but Stavin will get the kill on Piha for a trade. 2 for 1. Not ideal for Heroic. They don't have any time left. Wala na yung naka-anchor sa may A site, but Snappy will be back in a bit. Teses. Saan yung bomba? Cadian is dead. The bomb will be dropped. Dito sa may WC. Okay. Okay, they'll be forced to go there, but they'll be picked up by Zhush. Alright. Good pick up there. Tessa spotting Spinks. Spinks wasn't able to react. Down to a 2v2. Bomb's been planted. Patay nga dito sa Hades. Dotto is alone. 1v1 against Zhush. Na namamaga, but Zhush got a better angle and meron siyang cover. He'll be getting that round. Medyo, ano na yun? Medyo may pressure na for Heroic, but ENCE wasn't able to finish that one up.
I think napaka-laking misplay, not gonna lie, from Spinks sa pag-peak na dito sa site. And I think with the strength of having, playmakers dun nga sa team mo, you also have this weakness of them randomly peeking corners na easily could be taken pag dalawa kayo nag-peak doon, and ENCE gusto lang nila to make plays on their own, but Tesses is making some plays dito sa B-side with that entry. Diha magkaka-trade siya ng isa, pero Heroic is still looking for site control dito as ENCE is slowly choking them out.
Gavin will spray down, will be getting one, finishing off Snappy. Oh no, MP9 kill. Cadian with his op, he's alone. At some point in the game, akala mo talaga it was Heroic. But then again, naging 2v1 pa. Yung bomba hawak naman dito nitong si Cadian, it's important. Hades will try to find a better position with his AK. Pinks. Is he trying to flank? Trying to flank, keeping Cadian busy.
I think he knows.
He'll be found out. Cadian getting one, mga idol. Dito si Cadian, but Hades will be picking him off. Caught off guard. Si Kuya mo Cadian, and that will be the first round for ENCE.
Yeah. Ako yung kinakabahan para sa ENCE dito kasi they're making these plays that really don't have to be played, pero Hades is gonna go for it anyways with the push dito, and did get killed by Cadian, but it created some pressure para mag-plant siya dito sa site, and Cadian forced to peek that. Pag nag-peek siya with the op, and if he doesn't hit, probably you won't have enough time. Maybe may nade pa yung last member doon. And ENCE, really great job delaying off of a force spy as well. So baka could be a huge booster in terms of mood dito sa ENCE.
Alright. Okay. Cadian with the molly. Using up their UTs. Stavin. He's expecting someone dito sa may gilid. Uy. Papatok sila dito ngayon blindly through the smoke. Teses. With the molly. Ooh. Hades.
Okay, he still has an angle, so I think pwedeng-pwede pa sila kumuha ng WC control dito, but they're getting naded really heavily dito sa WC, and they're starting to let go control of A long. And if Heroic can see na wala masyado nagbabantay dito sa long, maybe they can exploit that para sa side nila. And ENCE?
Okay.
40 seconds.
40 seconds remaining indeed. Cadian will be using this smoke setup. Fresh. Good kill onto Dotto. A-long will be covered. Refresh. Trying to beach monster. Kami na tag mga kaibigan. Fresh got tagged. Spinks getting one, but Zhush and Fresh will be getting a better trade. Snappy will expect one, pero Tesses was fast. It is 1v3. Oh no, with a dig, he'll get one. He won't get this one. You miss, you die. Cadian finishing off Hades.
Man,
Cool.
may ibang world na tumama yung shot na yun, and this would be all over Reddit. And mga ibang Twitter, CSGO, and everything, everyone would have gone crazy. Kaso, not all no-scopes hit. And Hades doing his best to defend dito sa site and getting that one dig. I think if he delayed a bit more, KDN would not have been able to plant. But I think hindi niya na-realize na siya na lang pala mag-isa para dito sa ENCE. And now the frustration is now starting to vent. And nakikita mo dun sa place nila. They're forcing stuff that really they don't have to force. And ENCE, this is yung strength nila, but also can be their weakness. Everyone wants to get some plays going, but not everyone has to.
Oh, Zeus getting snappy. Hades won't be finishing off that kill. Ganda ng tap. Hanggang saan ang tapon. But then again, that's gonna be Tess getting the kill onto Diha. Even though he's flashed. Oh no, Tess is getting those kills. He's now online, leaving Spinks with a dig. Oh, won't be taking the kill, and Stavin will be finishing him off. Come to think of it, Heroic sa T side, sobrang lakas nila. But I think, kung one-sided na first half pa lang, paano pa sa second half?
I think now I know the reason why kung bakit hindi nilalaro ang ENCE itong Overpass. I think it's not really comfort. I mean, last time na naglaro sila dito, I think Vitality destroyed them 16-8. And they really couldn't do anything. So, ENCE, you know, I think habang early pa naman yung season, they really want to experience yung Heroic Overpass dito habang maaga pa. Wala pa namang playoffs. And maybe they can get a good look on what Heroic's Overpass is like. And they can look back at this and maybe pwede silang mag-ayos na mga mistakes sa reviews nila. And ENCE, still hanging on though. Meron silang advantage with Tess is already falling.
Yeah. ENCE is already falling. Falling hard. To be exact. Yeah. Holding his fight. Oh, he'll be getting one, but KDN is ready for the trade. Monster will now be breached. May nakaabang. Pero KDN might expect someone to be there. Snappy with his M4. Oh. Oh no. Oh, he's trying to reposition himself. Shush getting snappy, but Dotto will be taking KDN in exchange. 3v2. And seems fine dito ngayon sa ating round, going to this round 8. But Stavin planting. But there's gonna be Hades to deny that plan with his up. Okay, Zeus is alone. They know where to expect the enemy, but Zeus will be getting Spinks. Ups. He'll be planting, but that's gonna be a great clutch coming from Zeus, and Heroic still continues their streak.
Yeah, that's such a bad loss para sa side ng ENCE. That's such a close win para sa kanila, and you can't really blame them for that timeout. I would time out in that situation as well. This is very confusing galing sa side ng ENCE, despite, you know, getting the advantage dito sa round. They allowed Jush to get these 1v1 situations dito, and 28 HP. He should have no business clutching yung mga ganito. And Dotto, yeah, minsan talaga you don't hit those shots, and tingnan mo, he's excited, dude. Like, I would be too. I would be like, kala nyo game 1 pa lang yun, game 2 pa sa amin, map-pick namin to. And Heroic, their spirits are high, but still, there's a lot of rounds of CSGO to be played dito sa Overpass, and maybe they can expand their lead dito sa T-side while ENCE is struggling in CT. They're gonna have a 4-spy. ENCE, only nades and some deagles, isang scout dito para kay Hades. He's been hitting those shots, but I don't think that's gonna be enough if Heroic is gonna go all the way in dito sa A-side.
Yeah. Not so easy for ENCE. Not so easy for ENCE indeed, mga sir. But, oh no. They already know where to expect the enemy. There's gonna be some shootout outside. WC Test getting 2. Okay, spray downs there. ENCE wanted a quick round. Davin getting the kill onto Snappy, leaving Dotto and Diha alone. SS falling back. Zeus. Okay. Kalma-kalma muna, mga Seb. GG pag City ng Heroic. That is true. Medyo egul nga. Good flash, but Dotto getting a Teses, kaso nga lang, si Refresh nakakuha ng trade. He has alone with 5 HP. Kaya nga ng Heroic, bakit di ko susubukan? Oh no, yun lang. Refresh, got it better.
Malabo na yan. Heroic though, continuing their streak dito. I think ENCE should, di dapat sila magta-timeout dito. I think they already talked about yung byplay nila doon sa first timeout nila in that eco round. So hopefully gagana to for their side kasi man, nothing has been working para dito sa ENCE Heroic. Their playstyle just matches itong mapa na tong Overpass, just smokes and making sure you get control of the map slowly kasi eventually makukuha din nila with the power of their flashes and their molotovs, and seeing so far that has been super effective up against this ENCE CT side.
True. Well, Heroic, wala na eh. Ano na talaga nila dito. Nakukuha na nila yung rhythm for this site. So there's gonna be some boost play.
Oh, I think narinig. So Stavin has to be careful.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Masyadong mataas yun. But they don't have a clear shot. Stavin fell down. There's gonna be some spray coming from Dotto. Inside Monster. Are they gonna rotate? Wait.
Uy. This is why you take connector control. As T-side, Heroic doing a really great job containing it. Refresh is gonna get spotted dito, and Dotto is gonna execute him. Numbers no longer an advantage dito kasi ENCE, they're slowly just picking them off.
Wait. This could be a perfect round for ENCE. But no, Tess is there to deny that perfect round, but still. A beautiful round coming from ENCE.
No such thing as a perfect round para sa ENCE. At least one person has to die.
At least one person
Kailangan isa laging mati-trade frag. So, really good round galing sa kanila. Really clean round compared to their mga earlier rounds or earlier losses dito sa Heroic. And Tiha and Hades doing a really good job defending this A site. Now, Heroic, I think ENCE need another buy round win. Kasi they need a good play from their side para ma-untilt yung players nila. Because right now, he did win the round, but that's off of a Heroic just randomly running into the site. They need a definite win para ma-untilt dito ang mga players nila.
Totoo. I don't know. Paano kaya to? Kinda hard, friends, but andun na sila eh. Oh no. Stavin getting Sphinx.
That's such a heartbreaker, man. Grabe. Sphinx was in a super good position. Tas di pa siya nakakuha ng last on. Info though. That's the only benefit from that. So I think ENCE, wala pa rin problema in defense nila as long as no other members die here.
Yan. Stavin. Trying to look inside Monster, but Zeus, kanina siya nag-take ng damage. Nabangasan siya, yo. Oh no, good flash coming from Tesses. Dotto will get the trade. Dotto, with that flash, Tesses shooting blindly there, taking Diha, but Zeus with that trade, leaving Hades alone with his ult. He'll be getting one. Will this be a... Nope.
Nope.
Sana, will it be a clutch? But nope.
Nope. Yeah, I mean,
it got denied.
If Hades hit that second shot, 100%, that would have been the clutch, and that would have been a very nutty play para sa kanya. Pero Heroic, once again, collecting rounds dito. I really like yung B system nila sa ENCE. Kaso, man, they got exposed really quickly dito. And I think Heroic really have the momentum on their side, especially T-side pa naman ang higing problema dito ng ENCE. And CT side, I don't think ito yung comfort zone nila. So I think they're having a really hard time just trying to contain themselves from pushing. And nakita naman natin kanina, si Dotto yata got tired of living, flashing too short. And may nakita siyang KDN, but he got traded really quickly.
Makikita ba si KDN dito? Oh, someone's jiggle picking. He'll miss. Well, Tessa's taking Hades, but that's gonna be Tavern and Tessa's together, taking down Spinks. 3v5. This is bad. Very, very bad for ENCE. Napilitan na mag-ano dito, mag-bodyguard si Diha.
Oo nga. Ganda ng awareness ng mga players dito ng, ng Heroic despite getting that first kill dun sa long. I think they expected one more and good thing nakita ni Staven na merong pop flash na mangyayari. Looks down just in time to get that player dito sa 3. And now ENCE stuck in a 3v5 situation. More realistically a 2v5 kasi dalawa lang ang nagbabantay dito sa side. And yeah, he has to go huge if he wants to save this round.
Yeah. With this SG from malapit na area, he can get 1. He'll get 2. Well, he heard you, Vine. Oh. He'll deal some damage, but both of them will die. And there's gonna be Doto with a great angle. He doesn't have info where to expect the enemy. Juice and Tessus are freely walking around.
Oh.
Doto shooting blindly.
Oh, he saves? Grabe. I think hindi niya nakita na tinag na doon si Tessus sa site. So he's just gonna go back into his own, or rather into the enemy's base and try to save this weapon, which is really effective in the hands of Hades so far dito sa laro na to. But ENCE still hasn't started anything. Wala silang na-start na play. It's just been them reacting to Heroic and that's not really the play you want to go for, especially with the score that you already have. Ngayon nga, 2-9. Pag pure reactions lang ginagawa nyo up against Heroic, they're just gonna punish you every time. Kasi alam na nila yung magiging reaction nyo to their plays and it's not like it's like they're not playing their game. Hindi ito yung ENCE that you're used to seeing. This is the ENCE trying to hang on dito sa CT side and hopefully might get something sa T side, their more comfortable side. And Diha, really great job with the XM. I think he got around 1,800 dito sa WC. And I think they're just shaving off yung ibang economy dito ng Heroic. And the timeout is gonna come out for ENCE. Can't really blame them. I think Snappy is gonna go aggressive here considering MP9 ang gamit niya. And the rest of the team might follow. I think could be a B take. It really depends whether or not Snappy can get yung first kill nga dun sa side.
Well, don't know it yet kung ano nga bang pwedeng gawin dito ng ENCE. But yeah, if manalo sila dito, wake up round, they badly need to win talaga kasi sobrang nag-snowball na dito ng Heroic. At least get a round or 2 para hindi ganun ka sakit going into that next half. At least malesen nyo man lang o masoften nyo yung damage na kaya may bigay ng Heroic.
Ooh, ganda ng nades. You really want to just nade that spot every time para walang tao magbo-boost doon. If they are boosted, you're gonna take the pain of 2 HE nades to the face and the end good time.
Yeah, that's true. Ayun, Tifa shooting through that wall. But wala eh, ganda ng ginagawa dito ng Hero. They've been stalling, waiting for their push. And yung ENCE yung nagiging impatient eh. And somehow, hindi gumagana mga Seb. But, Staven, he's just waiting. Let's just check these guys out. Snappy, yabang lang din naman, pero mukhang magre-ready ng A push. Etong Heroic. Cadian's about to throw some nade. Pero meron just no push dito. Pinks will deal damage towards Tessus, who's very low right now. But, that's gonna be Hades getting Cadian. 3v3. Maga, itong si Tessus. 2v2 lang. Hades needs to find a better position.
He needs to get this along guy para maging komportable siya dito sa side kasi I feel like a molly is gonna come out. Wala namang flash galing sa side nila.
No. Oh! The flick!
Oh
flicks
my
way too
God.
good. Refresh. No, the spray down, the spray transfer is good.
Oh
But
my God.
that's gonna be ENCE winning that round. Though we'll be saving an AK. But man, that's good.
Close call.
Satisfying spray transfer by refresh.
Yeah, that's why you play Hisense, everyone. Welcome to the Hisense Church. Mali na kayo kasi you can do stuff like this. Boom. Get that double headshot. Unfortunately, para sa kanya, the round time was not in his favor. So, Heroic losing a single round. Pero I think they're already satisfied with the half that they already played kasi nga 10-3 nga ang scoreline nila.
Bro. Okay. So ENCE, right after the pause, they got wild. They've been aggressive, and not only that, they're actually getting those shots to hit. Oh no. Oh, okay. He's just trying to get some info. Spotting one, but he'll be finished off by Juice. Okay, 3v2. Juice with the Seike and the Stavin with the Salt. The bomb is with Stavin right now. Toto holding that angle. Waiting for someone to pop out. But Zeus is smart enough to guard or to check the corners, mga 7, Doto. Nakasabi ko lang, smart enough para i-check yung corners.
Caster curse pa nga. Yun na nga.
But yeah, nakaka-caster curse sila ko, yeah. And that's gonna be ENCE getting that round as well. Ideal for ENCE, at least maka 5-10 man lang sila dito. Yun eh.
Man, this is why you don't half check corners. Kagaya nga na sinabi ni Tents, you should really be full peeking the corners. Just in case na may tao doon. Kasi if you just half peek, then you put your crosshair away. What's the point of you peeking yung angle anyways kung yun naman na yung mangyayari? A bit of mechanical mistakes galing sa side ng Heroic, but it doesn't affect their half kasi yun nga, mas madami pa silang rounds going into the next one. Pero ENCE is collecting some rounds dito, making it easier for them going into the second half. At least alam natin it's not gonna come down to a pistol round win.
And oh no, they've been breached. A B side's been breached. Tess is about to plant. Diha trying to spray down someone. Stavin with a nade, getting the kill, leaving Stavin alone. No. Bomb's been planted. Stavin will try everything that he can, but this is gonna be ENCE getting this round. 10-5 for the first half. It's fine for ENCE. It's fine, but then again, Heroic. Will they continue the slaughter or will ENCE matuloy-tuloy na kaya nila yung kanilang pag-iinit dito sa ating game, dito sa ating series? But what do you think about that first half? Mickey.
I really think na, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, those 10 wins from Heroic galing nga dun sa reaction ng ENCE. It's not ENCE playing their default defense na in-your-face super aggressive. It's like Heroic is making them play as expected. And if you play as expected, alam ng Heroic exactly anong gagawin mo and anong reaction mo to certain flashes, certain nades, and they just went off that. Pero the last 3 rounds dito para sa ENCE, this is the ENCE that I like to see. Yun nga, yung making those aggressive plays, getting those initial kills, making it a 4v5, making it harder for the enemy team na pumasok dito sa site. And are we gonna get a glimpse ng ganun sa T-side? Hopefully, kasi ang T-side dito ng Heroic, napakaganda, pure sets, everyone is just working together to cover as much angles as possible kahit naka-glocks lang kayo. But ENCE, let's see if one of their 5 players makes a big play dito sa second half, and especially if they get this pistol round, maybe pwede pa nila ma-ride yung momentum going into the later stages ng second half, and alam naman natin yung ENCE, they're really good at riding momentum.
Yeah. But at least right now, meron silang lamang. Well, siguro, sa mga last 3 rounds, meron silang lamang doon. But then again, dami pa silang hahabulin. Still, 5 rounds behind. And konti na lang din naman ang kulang dito ng Heroic para makuha itong second map natin. And hopefully, a third map for Heroic. But for ENCE, hindi naman sila din ganun natatakot kung sakaling mag-third map. Kasi isa yun sa mga, let's say, comfort map nila.
One of their best maps, at least.
One of their best maps, yeah.
Grabe. They beat Astralis. The Astralis is the best nuke. It used to be the best nuke team dito sa ating top 20. And now, ENCE looking like they could take this third map. So, ito nga yung delikado kay Heroic. They still have to prepare for that nuke game. And ENCE, I think they're more than ready to play that third game. And I think, yeah, Heroic has to get as much information as possible dito from ENCE before going into this nuke game. But baka pwede silang meron ma-expose na bad habit that ENCE is doing. And maybe they can punish that. And alam naman natin, pag na-punish yung ENCE, sometimes they just stand there confused until magsasnap ulit yung mind nila. Okay, hold up, I have to make a play. And in that short time period na confused pa sila, maybe Heroic can strike.
So yeah, let's see if that is what they will do. But then again, this is our second map, second half. Okay? So, mabigat talaga mga kaibigan. Now, ENCE really have to continue riding the momentum that they made right before the break going into the next half. So, ayun nga mga kaibigan. Meron tayo isang series right after this one, which will be Vitality versus Astralis. Be sure to follow our page para mapanood din yun mamaya. And masundan nyo kung ano nga ba yung nagiging takbo ng ating group stages dito sa ESL Pro League 14. Ayan. So, okay. Nandito na nga sa T-side yung ENCE. Let's see paano sila magiging agresibo. Magiging passive ba sila? But sa ngayon, okay, they're rushing. They're rushing sa long all together. Alright.
Oof, okay, this could be really bad para kay KDN. He was supposed to play sound Q dito sa WC, but he backed off too early, and yeah, that's the punishment ng ENCE. Diha getting that instant kill kay KDN.
And right after that instant kill, the bomb will now be planted. Could be hard for Heroic to retake the momentum. Starting first round, go into the next half. Diha taking Teses. And that's a quick round for ENCE. Okay.
Yeah. I have no idea why Heroic's playing 1-4. They know ganito maglaro yung ENCE, they really have to, put more numbers doon sa A side. And I really didn't, I think hindi naisip ng Heroic that ENCE has this pistol round strat as well, where they wait around for a bit, try to get control pag walang tao yung certain side ng map and just go rush in. And unfortunately, yung defense ni KDN doon, not really the best for those plays.
Yeah, not the best. But it's fine. It's just that outnumbered lang talaga si Guya. Natatalo lang talaga siya sa trade. Pero yun nga mga kaibigan, ENCE went on to buy their guns. Snappy with that Mac 10. Getting ready. Okay. So nades are there. Pero if you're going to think about this one, yung Heroic ngayon, talagang inabante na nila to eh. Ito na lang yung next na gagawin ata ulit ng ENCE. They're waiting patiently for this one head to pop. Okay. Okay, there we have it. Snappy getting the kill onto Teses, breaching A long. It's now possible. Spinks. We'll try to drop some nade there. Refresh. Okay, okay. There's some flashes, pero nagkamagaan. Diha getting KD and Snappy onto Staven. Diha getting a kill is another one. So, si Zeus na lang ang mag-isa. That's now available. Zeus is going to fight 5 players aside ng ENCE.
Yeah, and etong si Shush, he's been doing a really great job nung T-side ng Heroic, but now he's stuck in a very unwinnable situation. Maybe he can get some frags going out and maybe he can save his smoke. Could be really important going into the next round, and meron pa siyang armor plus 650, and if he gets that in full, he's not gonna upgrade it. Kasi yun nga, CT side sila, and one-shot headshot is gonna happen anyway, so might as well save that 350. And Hades, nakita na dun si Shush. And I think the best thing for Heroic right now is keep their mental strong. Kasi if ENCE even gets a whiff of weakness dito sa Heroic, they're gonna bounce, and it is no problem para sa kanila. And now they're kind of in their comfort zone. Yung parang sobrang aggressive, we swing everything. We're gonna flash for our teammate and we're gonna get this control of the map. We're gonna grab it from Heroic, and so far gumagana para sa kanila, but Heroic is back on their 5-man USP play. So magko-full save sila and they're gonna get full utility in the next round.
Para din talaga mas okay siguro, but right now, ENCE, alam niya meron naka-stack. Some nades will be thrown. Nag-suffer lang si Kaden, tsaka itong si Tresa, sorry. Pero, okay. Alam na mag-breach sa Ace. Snappy getting 1. Hades finishing off 2, pero mukhang giveaway round na ito. Para ngayon dito sa ENCE, given nga na, syempre, di ba, wala naman din sila binay, but for ENCE, that's actually good. Walang namatay sa kanila.
That's really important, especially, I think the only person na acceptable na mamatay ng dun sa round na yun is si Snappy kasi naka-Mac 10 siya, and hopefully he could upgrade going into the next round, pero that's not the case. They're gonna keep their AKs, some Galils. Galils are not too bad sa gun round. It's really good actually compared to the Mac 10 choice. Pero totoong role naman dito ni Snappy, classic, get control, get those entries, get information. So a Mac 10 is gonna help him with it kasi SMG speed, hindi mo pwedeng throw away lang yung stat na yun.
Pero KD, ang ganda ng angle niya dito ngayon.
This is the cheesiest angle.
Oh no! He was able to get one, but the Diha is ready for a trade. Reses, tinamaan nga ng Molly. Spinks will be getting him. And nako po, ayun na nga, Stavin getting Diha, but Hades is there to get a trade. Parang bumaliktad bigla yung sitwasyon. Heroic?
Is Overpass actually T-sided? Have
Question
casters
mark?
been lying this whole time? Maybe, kasi I've been seeing more T-side wins dito sa Overpass, even sa mga ibang games. And Refresh though, he's gonna tap out Hades, but they know exactly where his location is.
Oh no!
And that's why you should peek it all the way, man.
Both sides. Gotta peek both sides. Para makapag-defuse siya. Oh. He picked up a gun. Juicy.
He threw away 600 so he can get a 2,700 gun. So, profit ng 200, I guess?
Profit yun. It's a win-win.
Kasi si Jush pa naman yung nakakuha ng AK, so maybe he can do something with it.
Yeah. And not only that, tingnan natin yung ganap sa ENCE. 4 straight rounds nakuha nila. They now have 9 rounds. And 1 round away na lang ang Heroic dito. Mahabol na sila ng ENCE. What can you say about that one?
I mean, yeah, this is ENCE in their comfort zone. Now they're playing their game instead of Heroic playing, their game up against ENCE, and ENCE being forced to react. Now ENCE, meron na silang sariling galawan dito. And I think pag meron silang galawan and it starts to work, they're gonna start building until it gets to a point na ENCE lang talaga ang nasa winning side dito. Really good flash play galing dito sa Heroic, but ENCE come out on top.
Yeah, pero that trade actually favored the Heroic, but not that one. Yung kanina, kasi
Spray control.
Yeah, the spray control there was really great. And yun, as I was saying, ganda sana yun for Heroic kasi nakakakuha sila ng kills out of their eco round.
Oh my god, what a nasty shot by Stavin. Grabe. That flick with the deagle, but I think it's a lost cause. 22 HP na lang siya. Pwede siyang mapatay with a pistol. Hopefully, ma-realize to ni Spinks at ni Hades. And they're just gonna play with their Glocks out. But they still have to be careful. Stavin has a Deagle. And walang pake kung may head arbor ka, that's gonna shoot you in the head and you're gonna die.
He is trying to plant now. Wala, abot naman ata. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Nakita yung paa. Pwede pa tong makuha ng
That's an
Heroic.
op as
Pretty
well.
doable. Yeah. Okay.
Hades is really patient, man. Like, maganda yung ginagawa niya. He's not overpeaking.
He's trying to get some info. He just took the gun. He's now trying to defuse, but there's Hades to get the kill. Not expecting him to be there on that side.
Okay.
And then.
ENCE. Really good job galing sa kanila. This is really nice play coming in from them despite, yung ginawa ni Heroic dito sa monster area would be 100% in their advantage. But ENCE, they do get some lives here dito, so maybe yung economy dito ng ENCE is not that good, but they do recover the AWP and AKs are not that expensive, so medyo chilling pa dito ang ENCE in terms of economy, and now they tied the scoreline and now they're on the driver's seat. Heroic is nag-struggle na medyo yung Heroic, no?
Oo, nag-struggle na nga sila. Well, I'm not really sure right now kung city-sided ba talaga itong mapang to. Kasi with the performance of these two teams, lumalamang sila both sa T-side. Diba? Hades. Nakikiramdam lang din naman dito ngayon yung ENCE. Which is ito yung wala ata kanina. Kasi at TT's, medyo pumupush sila eh. But wait. Oh no. Area's been breached. Viha taking the kill on to refresh. Zhush nandito sa may gilid, but he'll be traded by Hades as well. Bomb will now be planted inside the smoke.
That's a save.
This is different. If manalo yung ENCE against Heroic this round. Kasi naka-buy round yung Heroic ngayon.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. Actually, nakuha ni ENCE. I think Heroic could have played more forward dito sa site, but I think na fear nila that ENCE is gonna burst into the site and makakot sila sa mga napaka-weird na angles. Unfortunately, those weird angles could have saved them dito sa 5-man push galing sa ENCE, and I'm really not a fan of conceding connector control galing dito sa Heroic, but you do understand kasi ENCE, like, they're ready to die. Oh, okay! Don't know with the surf. I see you. Grabe naman yun, yung mga mechanics ng mga CS players natin, not just aim. They got the movement as well, but yeah, ENCE, sila na yung nasa lead, and Heroic timeout or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they are in a slump.
Why, that shot was nasty. Galing kay Hades, gets him through the fence as well. That's yun yung sinasabi ko, they need a play that can untilt the whole team, and maybe that was it.
That is it indeed. And yeah, timeout called by Heroic. Understandable kasi nga gaya na na-point out dito nitong si Sneaky that Heroic, medyo nilalamig na sila ngayon, and yung ENCE, natuloy-tuloy nila yung momentum from the first half. Her first half's last few rounds, nadala na nila dito. And not only that, they are in a streak.
And the streak hasn't been broken ever since nag-start yung second half natin, and ENCE has just been on a tear. Heroic could not handle their aggression, and unfortunately, Heroic, they have to hang on dito sa city side. Maybe at least they can get a few rounds where they can catch itong ENCE sa mga weird na places, kasi usually yun yung nangyayari dito sa ENCE. They get caught in very weird places kasi nga. Oh, and that's one of the examples. They really want to make a play, pero Josh punishing Doto for overspraying dito sa smoke.
Well, yeah, good kill. This will give Heroic a bit of an info that bawas na sila ng tao dun sa may site. Might as well push. Okay. Ayun na nga, slowly but surely. Heroic. Oh! Getting Sphinx right there.
Oh, Diha though. Okay, this is all on Diha. Whether or not he can get control, but hindi na pala si Hades.
Oh no.
Pride the site.
Wait, 3v3? Okay. Magasi Teses.
They
There's
don't
some
stop
molly.
peeking. It's amazing.
Yeah. Peeking all over the place. Diha will fall, leaving Snappy. Wala. Triple threat. Nababantay na siya ngayon. He's going to get that M4. All angles. It's been spotted and he tried to do everything that he can, but this is going to be a round for Heroic. Timeout. Successful. Yeah.
And
Turned out their timeout was successful indeed.
I think yung ginawa ni Josh dito really was a great start para dito sa Heroic, and it was almost a round para sa kanila. But don't think Snappy could hold on. He expected Stavin na andun siya sa water, pero really close round still. 11 to 11 ENCE. Meron pa silang isang buy round dito and one after this in Heroic. They have to win another buy round up against ENCE because ENCE nakaipon na sila ng pera dito ng quite a lot. Maabot na ng 5k even though they have AKs in full util. So Heroic still have a pretty bumpy road na para makuha yung lead ulit.
True. Oh, ang gandang molly forcing Snappy to go up front in his not so comfortable position. Davin holding A side. Refresh, trying to rotate. Oh, wait. The action in A? Wait. Let's check these guys out. Kung ano ba gagawin nila? 4v4 yan. Okay, wala pa mga Seb. Di pa rin sila nagkakakitaan. Juice. Waiting for this molly to expire. And the moment he spots one, he'll be finished off as well, Doto. Let's throw some molly for refresh. Medyo may ilang siya dyan sa position na yan. There's a smoke. The flash as well. Hindi siya makakakuha siya ng kill. Naulo na dito ngayon itong si Toto and Stavin getting Sphinx. And that's gonna be round for Heroic. Shaky play coming from ENCE.
And
Could have been theirs.
Yeah, could have been theirs 100%. But refresh, grabe talaga yung play niya dun sa gitna ng pillar. And just playing around. Despite being blind, sobrang aware pa siya ng surroundings na that he can play around yung cover dito nga sa pillar. And this 3K was just beautiful. Or rather, yung 2K na to, beautiful galing sa kanya and Stavin supporting galing dun sa short. So, ENCE, so far, they're struggling here. Ever since yung timeout dito ng Heroic, maybe they have to call their own timeout just to get themselves back in this game. Pero meron pa silang at least, maybe this is their last gun round. If patalo pa sila dito, they're gonna be struggling.
True. At saka for ENCE, parang ano to eh. Medyo tricky part. Kasi Heroic, ano na din, gumagana na din sila. They have found the rhythm as well. So, magiging tight competition na talaga to. Okay. Let's check these guys. Okay. So ngayon mga kaibigan, nakikita naman natin na isa pa lamang dito ng Heroic. Pero for ENCE, okay na sa kanila ito eh. From 5-10 to 11-12. It's huge. That's already huge for them. Pero ngayon, wala. Nagkakapakiramdaman lang sila. Pakiramdaman lang to.
And usually, ENCE, magpapunish sila ng mga ganitong defenses that don't really move and are not really active. Pero si Stavin, meron na siyang information that there's gonna be one there, and Diha gonna get Tessus in return, and I think yung pressure dito ng ENCE is gonna start.
Yep, but oh no, Hades getting that kill. He'll be spotted as well. Oh no, open na po yung A site. Madedelay po ata. Dito ngayon, yung Heroic refresh, trying to find a better angles. Juice is the last guy for Heroic. He's got nowhere to go, so I guess he'll just be saving that M4 for later.
Mhm. And you can't really blame him. Kit plus the head armor. Why would you buy head armor pag CT ka? And the Molotov, that's a lot of equipment to save, plus the diffuse kit. So I think he's just going to be chilling dito sa position. And I really think that Refreshes is the unluckiest player dito sa Heroic kasi that's the second time that he ran through the smoke. Then he ran into a Molotov tapos may tatlong nakapeek sa kanya. But sometimes you have to take those risks in order to damage yung economy dito ng ENCE. And I think there was an interview. I just watched it, yung binigay sa amin ni Direk, and I think yung sinabi nga daw ni Spinks, the biggest struggle or biggest hurdle para dito sa ENCE is na-vaccinate ang kanilang IGL na si Snappy. And I think hindi COVID yung vaccine nung game 1 Silver plays, he's immune to silver plays basically nung nangyari dun sa game 1, and I think the vaccine only made them stronger. Pero dito sa game 2, kind of struggling, but still, he knows his role. He has to go aggressive and get that information and try to cause as much chaos as they can dito sa Heroic. And I think vaccine is not gonna matter if ENCE, whether they win or not. And remember, guys, get yourselves vaccinated. Make sure you check your local LGUs. If the vaccines are available, make sure you do your research as well.
Yes. And just be honest sa mga fill outan nyo kasi yung bibigay nila depende din naman doon. So baka hindi nyo din pala kayanin yung isang type ng vaccine, sobrang strong pala. Kayo din naman na mahihirapan mga Seb. So it won't hurt you kung sakali man maging totoo yung ilagay nyo dun sa dun sa ibibigay ng mga sa inyo na form. So yeah mga Seb, just follow the guidelines. Guys, sabi ni Sneaky Frog. Please get vaccinated.
Vaccine ni Snappy, no? Kasi ako hindi pa ako na-vaccinated, to be honest.
Hindi pa.
So I'm trying to get that vaccine kasi I'm gonna spend that one day just playing rank S or something, tapos bigla pala ako magda-drop ng 28 sa first game rin.
Buff no? He's buff, guys. The focus. Sphinx getting one. You guys did Snappy, Nabate, the caster's curse. It's real, but there's gonna be Cadian with that taking Sphinx. Stavin getting Diha. Cadis will try to win this one on his own together with Doto, but Stavin.
He got team flash.
That's actually a bad flash coming from Doto. But yeah, Heroic getting this one back and forth yung ating nagiging rounds.
And this is really sad para sa side ng ENCE, not gonna lie. Kasi ito talaga ang usually yung situation na to, they do get multiple kills, but Heroic using their smoke so well dito, mga one-way, and even mga just randomly spamming through the smoke and getting kills. Kumagana to para sa kanila, and ENCE mas prefer nila yung head-to-head fights, no? The dry peek ka directly and getting that headshot, and Heroic not allowing that at all.
That's true. For Heroic, good round in for them, and ulit nila yung lead. Pero pressure pa rin kasi to sa Heroic since they're now sitting dito sa ating CT side. Diba? Wait. Uy! Ang daming damage na natamo dito ng ENCE. That's actually
This could be really bad. Especially si Snappy and si Spinks pa ang low dito. The usual people who play first contact para sa ENCE. And Heroic, they could punish really quickly with a single smoke and a single pop flash maybe. Pwede mag-peek dito yung isang member, and they're already attempting to do so.
True, but ENCE, they're stacked up doon sa may labas ng monster. Okay. Ganda ng angle dito niya ni Stavin So there's gonna be the setups. He's trying to get one. Stavin getting 3 inside the monster. Oh no! What a player. Snappy tsaka si Spinks pa nga yung natira with low HPs. I guess they need to save their guns, but Teses, ayaw niyang makapag-save yung tropahan. He'll be spotting etong si Spinks. But Snappy. We get one. Bomb there. Oh no, napahan mga Seb. spraying down. Ang ganda ng ginagawa ni Snappy. Vaccinated naman pala si Idol. But there's gonna be another round going for Heroic.
Really good spray galing kay Refresh. I think that yun talaga yung nagpa-start sa winning game dito ng Heroic. And I don't think na in-expect nila that Stavin would hit all 3 of these shots. And sobrang late ng flash from ENCE, not gonna lie. And they really couldn't play since meron dalawang member ng Heroic pushed up here. And I think yun din yung point na ginawa ko kanina why Heroic was losing, because they're not playing yung mga forward the defense to, you know, to neutralize itong very aggressive ENCE offense. And now they're doing it.
Yeah.
And it is working. And, uy!
Oh no.
They weren't ready.
They weren't ready for their snappies. Tech 9. Cadian. With that up, he'll be getting Biha. Okay, smokes are out. Snappy. With that AK, but Refresh with the tap. Nicely done. Spinks trying to get one. He's very low. He got naded right there by Refresh. And that point for Heroic. ENCE, they fought real hard dito sa ating map na to.
And I think some players need to learn yung bounce sound ng mga nades, because parang masyado ko na madalas nakikita yung mga players dito habang naglalaro sa LAN na umiiwas sila ng HE nade. It's not gonna flash you, it's gonna explode in your face. So if you guys don't know, yung bounce sound ng flash and nade is a bit different. Mas tini ng onte ang HE nade, meanwhile mas short ng onti itong flash, parang ano lang, parang ganun lang. Iba naman para sa HE nade. So, little bit of knowledge lang para sa ating mga tropa dito sa chat. Pero, uy, yun na nga. Heroic, losing control. Slowly dito sa B-side.
Oh no. Princess from up above. He'll be getting one. Spinks taking Stavin though. Planted. Okay. Bombs now planted. Hades getting his own gun. Pero maganda yung pwesto dito na Hades. Oh no, alam na nila kung nasa na isa. Okay, one down. Oh nope, not yet. Not yet. Cadian. Hindi niya alam saan niya-expect ang kalaban eh. Sa kaliwa, sa kanan. They're coming from both sides and Spinks will be getting this round. 13 and 15, not yet. Sabi ng ENCE, we're going for an overtime.
Hindi pa ililista, basically. And still fighting here. Really well played. This two-man game ni Spinks at ni Hades dito. Really well played galing sa kanila. And despite si Spinks nakakuha siya ng 2 kill dito, I think yung presence ng second member ng ENCE doon really scared Heroic from pushing all the way doon sa site. And off of that, ENCE playing the mind games up against Heroic. And now Heroic are back on their pistol. So maybe merong angle dito that they are looking for going into the round. Pag 40 ng ENCE, maybe they can do something and just finish it 14-16.
Yeah, ayaw nila ipilit ang mga bagay-bagay eh. Kasi if they bought this round, and mayari nga sila, it'll be huge. Hades. Alam nila may nagbukas ng pinto. Okay, but Spinks together with Nappy. They're trying to push WC. Cadian and Refresh holding A. Smoke setups on this area. It's gonna be some Molly. Oh no. Oh no. They're now stacking up A. Alam nila na dito magagaling kalaban. Namamaga dito ngayon itong si Jush. Snappy. He'll try to get one, but Snappy's way too low. Biha. Spray down with his Mac then. Won't be getting some. 4v5.
Ooh, Mac 10 fade as well. I think really good skin, but it's not gonna help him live any longer dito sa smoke. And Snappy, ooh, he's gonna lose the M4 as well. What? Heroic find themselves in a 2v2 dito. This could be something, but I think Heroic are just gonna decide to save. Everyone's missing from ENCE. What is happening? Hindi ko alam ang nangyayari. And Spinks, the last one left alive. Hopefully he does live in this one. He's gonna try to look for a stab in here with that AWP. Cadian's gonna die to the bomb. And yun na nga, ENCE losing so much doon sa round na yun. And maybe they can just buy again. Pero This is really, really dangerous para sa side nila.
Mhm. Okay. Medyo mahirap yon kasi syempre, gaya nga na point out mo, expensive round yun for ENCE. So they really need to win this one. Badly.
Ooh, is this a 4-man boost?
Okay, 4-man boost indeed.
Okay, are they gonna
There we
see any...
go.
Oh,
Ay,
come
nalaglag.
on! Wala naman tao sa heaven, I think you saw dun sa
Ah.
pinaka last second. So I don't think they're gonna go for that boost again. But especially dun sa mga later na rounds and the score is 14-15, you can't really blame ENCE for going for those type of plays para lang makahanap sila ng advantage. And now they're
True.
looking to go for a B-side take.
From 5-10 to 14-15. But, plenty of... Oh no, ganda na ginawa ni Juice. He's ready for that smoke. Oh no, yung nade! Napasama pa, Doto. Namamaga na nga. Kamali ng bato si Koya mo. Pero wait lang, it is right. Oh, Stavin waiting at a very right angle. Hindi naman patay, pero Juice. And
That's
this is
over.
over. This is over for ENCE, mga Seth. And there we have it. Heroic with that nail biter win. Oh, I think this is to expect. But what's surprising is that yung ENCE, nag-put up pa sila ng fight sa side na alam naman talaga natin medyo tagilid pa dapat dito sa mapang to. But then again, yeah, well played for both teams and Heroic. Congratulations on winning this one and forcing
Game 3.
the
Yeah, we have game 3. It's gonna go to Nuke and yeah, really well played galing dito sa Heroic, but there's still really big mistakes galing sa kanila. They're still very weak to, you know, individual plays kagaya ng ginawa ni Dotto doon. There's still a lot of mistakes na pwede pang i-punish dito ng ENCE. And ENCE, unfortunately, hindi lang nila mapa to. This is not a map that's friendly to very aggressive plays, especially nakikita mo naman dun sa Monster. You get filed into a very close space and a single nade could be the death of the rest of your team. So I think this third map is gonna be a spicy one. Heroic, meron din silang experience pagdating dito sa Nuke, but ENCE are something else. I mean, they have a better record when it comes to Nuke and better teams na napit nila doon nga sa mapa na to. And Heroic, I think they're gonna be in a bit of trouble pag hindi nila nalaro to ng maayos, especially knowing yung T-side ng ENCE dito is especially strong, and their CT side not too shabby, pero it was enough to at least force Astralis into a very unwinnable situation. So I'm really looking forward dito sa game 3 whether or not Heroic could actually counter itong ENCE in this third map.
Well, let's just see later sa pagbabalik natin na dito sa Focus Fire. Once again, this is ESL Pro League 14's official Filipino broadcast. Guys, stay tuned and we'll be right back.
SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful. Why waste your ammo on this guy? He's so good at games he just nades himself to death. And why settle for just one trophy? Send us a DM when you win 10. That's the mentality we love at SteelSeries. And that's why we make the gaming gear you need to destroy ordinary. So get in game and go for glory. At SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful. Why waste your ammo on this guy? He's so good at games he just nades himself to death. And why settle for just one trophy? Send us a DM when you win 10. That's the mentality we love at SteelSeries. And that's why we make the gaming gear you need to destroy ordinary. So get in game and go for glory. At SteelSeries, we make gaming gear so you can be anything you want, except one thing: ordinary. So why pick on someone your own size? Fight the biggest bad guy you can find. Why score a regular goal? Do something that makes your opponent lose their mind. Why build a boring little house? Create something nobody's seen before. Now that's beautiful. Why waste your ammo on this guy? He's so good at games he just nades himself to death. And why settle for just one trophy? Send us a DM when you win 10. That's the mentality we love at SteelSeries. And that's why we make the gaming gear you need to destroy ordinary. So get in game and go for glory.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else is going to forget.
Welcome back, and we are now here for the decider map of the series between Heroic and, of course, ENCE. Tab, this is once again ESL Pro League 14, presented by Focus Park Gaming, and still kami pa rin ang inyong shoutcasters. This is JB.
And this is Sneak Frog. So far, the game has been interesting itong series na to. I mean, Overpass. Pick nga yan ng Heroic. I really expected them to be a bit more dominant dito sa map considering mas compatible nga sa playstyle nila ang Overpass with their slow methodical and slow pushing play with getting control ng site by using and maximizing yung utility nyo, which is really good if you're in Overpass. But this is Nuke na ang third map natin. If you can remember, or if you guys remember nga yung history ng Nuke from ENCE, they did beat I think they beat both Spirit and Astralis. Oh no, not Spirit. I think Astralis lang yung tinalo nila dun sa Nuke. But it really is a statement how powerful this team is when it comes to this map. Pero ang Heroic is not too bad on Nuke as well actually. Alam kong natalo sila to Vitality with that crucial 12-16 that they're in my opinion, nanonood din ako nung time na yun. I think they could have done a lot better with yung rounds na nakuha nila from Vitality, but unfortunately, they could not hang on. But meron silang more convincing wins on other teams like FaZe, Furia, and Bad News Bears. But man, you have to compare yung mga wins ng ENCE on Nuke compared to Heroic. So I think they might have a bit of an edge dito sa ating third map, and kagaya nga ng sinabi ni Direk, I think Heroic is gonna start CT side first, then ENCE magsa-start sila sa T side. I think I really don't like this decision, not gonna lie. Galing sa Heroic, I really wanted them to start T side muna kasi they need to be the ones starting the set plays first dito sa T side and try to control ENCE as much as they can. Pero ENCE, you're immediately putting ENCE dun sa comfort zone nila. If you guys watched the game yesterday up against Astralis, they were just playing fast play over fast plays. Si Spinks always finds himself doon sa vent somehow. And napakabilis ng bumaba doon, parang imposter basically. And I called him an imposter the whole game because he owned yung vent area na yon. And if ENCE can replicate yung game nila up against Astralis dito, maybe we can end with a 2-1 up against Astralis, or rather up against Heroic, mixing up my Danish teams. Pero ENCE, this could be an interesting one.
Yeah, interesting indeed. Kasi, ano naman natin, ito, isa pa rin naman to siguro na masasabi natin na medyo city-sided. Ayan. And, like what happened on the Overpass earlier, baka mabali ulit. And look what's happening right now. There's Heroic punishing ENCE, but wait, ENCE at least dealing some damage in the first round. He's trying to pick the bomb. Diha with those P2s. Okay. He's planting on A. He gets the plant on A. That's actually good. Meron agad siyang quick cash. Win or lose, this is already good for ENCE.
Yeah, meron pa siyang leverage in terms of time. That means the time is taking in his favor na. And he only has a P250, but this is so doable para sa kanya. Tess is trying to bait the jump going down doon. And yun na nga, he does get the first peek, but does he know that's Just is right behind him with the USP. And he doesn't have kit?
Will it reach?
Wait.
I think not. It won't. It won't.
Oh my god!
Oh, it did. A point something. A point something diffuse coming from Heroic right there. I can literally say just on time. Diba?
Grabe, lumipad pa si Diha doon. And I think he was looking for yung diffuse kit but couldn't find it in time. So I think hinold na lang yun. Too close for comfort para dito sa Heroic. And at ENCE pa naman, they're so good at getting those lucky timers, especially dito sa mga bomba. It already happened so many times sa mga ibang games. But Heroic, fortunately, na-divert nila ang luck ng ENCE to their side. And nakita mo naman yung ginawa ni Dotto kanina. He's probably gonna do that the whole game, just running dun sa top ng hut and just try to get as much chaos happening dito sa A site as possible. Pero ENCE, no guns. Actually, they have guns. Deagles, Tech 9s, single AK dito kay Diha, but it's a really shabby buy.
Yeah. So, this time around, medyo hurt. Kahit pa paano yung yung Heroic that time, naging 1v1 pa nga yung situation, pero at least, 'di ba? Ayan, sabi mo, shabby buy din naman dito ngayon yung Heroic. But for ENCE, looking at their guns, they will try to put an AK onto Diha. Oh, good recognition there by Cardian, taking down Spinks. With the dog, but refresh on that MP. Nice kill.
Yeah, I think he should just save this. This is really risky pag tinry na pa yung play na to. Unless he gets heaven control, which medyo weak yung mga ibang barrel dito ng Heroic to fight against, except kay Kidian because he has the AUG. And he can get those long-range battles going. And if they stack it correctly, maybe they can get it. Pero Diha, he's just gonna decide to stay in base.
True. Pero this time around, we can really think na okay pa rin. Kasi at least ENCE will be saving their AK from that round. Though, yeah, alam naman natin, wala kang dagdag. Pero mahirap kasi makapagbitaw ka ng AK at the early second round and makuha agad yun ng Heroic. So, yeah, makes sense kung bakit nga niya tinago na lang yung AK niya.
Yeah, I really thought initially na hindi nag-research dito yung Heroic kasi that thing that Toto does, yung tumalon nga siya dun for Marshmallow going into hut, that's such a common thing for him to do. Napakadalas na gawin yun and Heroic wasn't ready for that. But I think nag-a-adjust na sila dito slowly but surely. But Toto is gonna kill his teammate. Oh my God, Snappy! What is it a trade frag? I have no idea. Ano yung terminology when you kill your teammate and you get the kill? Pero Jushin, Cadian get something back dito, and this is the weirdest sequence of Counter-Strike I've seen recently. And yun na nga, Toto, he's on fire.
He's on fire, literally. Killing teammates, killing himself, taking down an enemy. This man's a savage. Cadian has a scope advantage right there.
Battle of the oldies.
He's got some time to plan. Cadian will need to walk. Oh no. Teka, ganda ng angle ni Snappy.
Grabe.
Alam mo sa inyo ba yan?
It's matehan lang to basically. Like whoever peaks first is probably gonna lose. Cadian. Uy, masyado mataas yung crosshair pero saktong-sakto sa ulo ni Snappy.
Lang. And wala nang pakaba moment this time around given na meron ngang kit na hawak. Etong si Cadian Snappy. And nag-snap siya doon. He's really confident with his Tech 9 skills, no? Pansin mo?
So pa rin ako kay Dotto sa patay na pa si Dia. Oh my God, he's not letting Heroic get those stats.
Yeah.
In order to, para pumunta doon na sacrificing his own stats. Pero yeah, at the end, that 1v1 really could have swung in favor doon sa ENCE, and it could have started yung, push nila and maybe try to collect some rounds. But I think ENCE now has more intent kasi meron na silang AKs and an AWP dito kay Hades.
Oh no, the nade's good. Pero, onting bangas lang. Good molly though, coming from Tesses. Para ma-delay yung possible push ng ENCE, given nga nag-set sila sa Miss Secret. So we expect ngayon ng Heroic that their secret's been breached. Molly, para mawala nga sa position yan, and Dotto taking Tesses na nawala sa kanyang comfort zone. Refresh, getting one, but he'll be traded by Snappy. Spinks, holding his angle beside the container. Pag lumabas dito ngayon si Shush nang walang kaalam-alam, pero even him, he doesn't know that Shush is right beside him. Pag lumitaw ka, tapos ka, and that's gonna be his shoulder showing himself.
Yeah, I think save na lang to. Stavin has no chance getting into the site. Meron siyang isang flash, pero you have to deal with 3 angles at the same time. And alam kong namatay dito si Spinks, but I really like that they're going for yung 4-1 play where one person is lurking. Kasi props to this guy in chat, itong si Japet, for noticing this kasi I barely noticed it kanina. They were playing more as a 5-man stack instead of, may individual na playmaker sa kabilang side ng map trying to provide some pressure para dito sa Heroic. And ENCE now back to that system, proven effective to.
Well, true, pero let's see kung may tuloy-tuloy ba ng ENCE itong nangyayaring to ngayon, given nga na syempre, 'di ba? Momentum base yung laruan nila, and right now we do have that. They're starting to gain the rhythm dito sa ating 5th round.
Ooh, okay. I like this. Like, kanina pang walang nakahawak dito sa rank. I rather sa ramp. Okay, yun.
The moment he missed it, that's a time when ENCE will be pushing the B side completely. Good molly there, refresh. Still. Won't be budged. He'll stay right there. Tesses. Doing some damage. Refresh. Pero wala. Quick push there by ENCE. Refresh. Had him first, but then Dotto beginning to kill. Tesses with the trade. Is there 4v4 action? Heroic will be forced to escape and get some exit frags potentially.
Mm-hmm. And off of a single miss dito kay Cadian papunta dito sa ramp. And really good punish galing sa ENCE. knowing that he already missed the shot, he's not gonna repeat yung angle na yun, then they just went straight into B site and just got full control. Walang resistance masyado from Heroic. I think especially pag ganun kabilis yung ramp play and hindi nila naagapan. At least I think the only resistance that they had was Kadian. Walang taong naglalaro dun sa Hell. And yeah, Heroic could not contain the 5-man push papunta dito sa B site. They just decided to go for the save and now they are broke. Once again, Deagles, USPM for lang XM 1104 for Jush.
Usually, Sneaky, you miss you lose dapat. Ay, you miss you die sana, di ba? Kaso, isang pagkakamali lang yung nangyari and it cost them that round. Which is a bit heavy.
Ooh.
But hey, this with the op. Nagparinig lamang mga kaibigan. They'll now breach Secret once again. Sphinx trying to guard the vents. Smokes have faded out. Ganda ng pwesto ni Snappy. Pero wait, alam ba na nandyan siya? Oh no! Refresh! Spots him, Stavin, getting the kill onto Snappy. But, thing is, Snappy, meron siyang info na kulang yung nagpo-push dito sa may baba. That is why, tatapangan pa rin to ng ENCE. And they won't be budged just yet. Steady lang sila dito ngayon. The flash is there. Bulag din naman silang pumasok. Si Diha, andyan pa siya. Oh no! Oh no! The moment they crossed, there's Diha to guard and 3v3 situation. Plenty of time. But there's Sphinx holding his angle inside the vent. No time for Heroic to defuse, I think. So that's why they'll be saving their guns.
And yeah, ENCE in their comfort zone right now. They're playing
True.
super well. Doto with a really good one tap dito kay Kadian, pero Refresh is gonna get that return kill. Is he gonna die though? No.
Nice.
Okay, si Sphinx na lang matitira dito. He's gonna get the AWP, probably gonna give it to Mr. Hades dito, and Heroic now struggling na bantayan bantayan yung offense dito ng ENCE. And this is the ENCE offense that I always appreciate. Itong si Snappy, kahit namatay siya dun sa labas, he still provided enough pressure for Heroic to stay within the A site. And itong ENCE, they just walked into B. I'm not saying they walked into B for free, pero parang path of least resistance yung ginawa nila dun papuntang B kasi itong presence si Snappy dito sa outside, Heroic, they couldn't just rotate easily papunta dun sa Secret.
Pero wait, grabe yung push dito ng ENCE. Not minding those utilities coming from Heroic, but they'll surely pay the price. Diha is alone and Refresh will be there to get that finishing kill. Quick round there by Heroic.
Yep. I mean, that's the classic ENCE A take. Go hard or go home. And fortunately, they went home dun sa round na yun. And I think the one thing that they did wrong dito sa site is their hot player did not really go out fast enough and hindi nila na-provide ng pressure yung site. Usually, ENCE, they do play either 1-4 or 3-2. Dalawang papasok doon sa hot and provide some more pressure for the CTs. Pero Stavin providing pressure as well dito sa labas.
Great entry frag coming from Stavin. Refresh on the other hand. Get one, hindi makakapag vent etong si Sphinx. He gets spotted, badly wounded, pero 3v5 situation. Kapag natalo dito yung ENCE, they'll be forced to go for a Nico round next time. Kasi, syempre, medyo mababa yung loss bonus nila sa ngayon. Pangalawa pa lang, and they went on with a full buy dito sa round na ito.
Hades with a pre-fire dito sa my secret area, and I really like yung ginagawa ng ENCE dito. They're looking for control here dito sa labas, and if they can get some picks with this guy na papunta na sa ladder room, maybe he can do something. But Toto has to be careful. Si TSS na dito sa labas. Uy! Timing na naman.
Wala silang makita. Pero, turned out good for ENCE. Kasi walang ka-info-info ngayon si TSS. Hades getting Tesses. Tesses taking Snappy. Hades is below. He's been spotted by Stavin. Doto. Uy, nung nagkakita sila dyan. Okay. There's actually 3 about to look at him. Oh no, there we go. Finally, we spotted the last guy, and there we have it. Stavin getting Doto, and 5 and 3 is our scoreline.
I mean, ENCE, they're getting destroyed with their own strat. Not gonna lie, ito rin ginagawa nila sa CT side. Try to disrupt as much of the B push as you can. And Heroic, galing nila pagdating doon. Stavin especially stopping the push by himself dito sa labas. And ENCE now stuck in a very weird situation dito sa atin. Kasi now they have to go for an eco. Probably gonna go for either a ramp play or dediretso lang sila papunta doon sa A site. And Heroic, they really need to be ready for this kasi sometimes ENCE are known to win rounds with only these pistols. And if Heroic can hold on, maybe kaya pa nila mag-collect dito ng rounds sa CT side before they do the switch. And ENCE, not afraid to go for spy. So mag-4 spy sila dito. They're gonna look for a possible 5-man play in one of the sides of the map. I think this is a ramp play, I think.
Full UTs pa din dito ngayon ng ENCE. Oh, Cadian with that quick frag with his ult. Okay. Maybe some flash. Juice. Forced to face the wall, but will still be taken too. Doto and Dia are dead already. Hades and Snappy, the only guys alive for the side of ENCE. Oh, looks like we've got some free AK for Hades. He knows where to expect the enemy, but Refresh is there to get the kill.
And really good awareness from Heroic. Not gonna lie, medyo late yung mga flashes dito ng ENCE, and Heroic had enough time, had enough space to respond dito sa push ng ENCE. And ENCE, I don't think they're gonna use another timeout. I mean, that force buy was really risky galing sa kanila, but if they did get KDN dito, this could have been a really good push galing sa kanila. They would have gotten control of most of the site except for Heaven. But man, Heroic using their nades really, really smarty. Hindi na nakagalaw yung ENCE dun sa pinto.
Okay. So this time around, ENCE with those pistols need to make a difference. At least get some kills or save a gun na madadampot nila kung sakaling meron man. But wait, Cadian taking Snappy agad-agad. Stavin slowly pushing beside the container. There's Stavin getting the kill. Onto Hades. But wait, nice patan din yan na meron din sa kabila. Ganda. Stavin is here to clean up the guys from the side of ENCE.
This is a throwaway round para sa ENCE. Not gonna lie. I mean, they're really just picking random locations dito sa Nuke, and it's not working out for them. Unfortunately, sinastavin pa rin ang problema nila dito sa labas, and di sila makapasok dito sa secret because there's a guy with an M4 and he happens to be Danish.
Oh.
And the Danish is gonna get wrecked by the Israeli with the Israeli gun as well. What a coincidence. And the refreshing our minds. Sabi niya, oops, kami pa ang nakabay dito. And we will get the round in the end. And nice try. Galing sa ENCE, not gonna lie. But Heroic is kind of exposing yung mga weaknesses nila as a team. And these individual mistakes, pwede sila mag-stack up dito sa next 3 rounds natin. So if ENCE, they don't get it together, they could face maybe full tilt situation. Match pause is gonna happen. I think it's a technical match pause kasi walang nag-pop out sa either side. So I think ESL people are fixing yung kanilang servers or something. Maybe their overlay because I can't see anything. And yeah, just wait.
Yun nga, waiting lang talaga tayo dito ngayon, and hoping siguro na yung ENCE makabuelo dito ngayon, pero I think, ewan ko parang gusto lang ng ENCE mapunta na tayo sa next half para maglaro na sila doon sa may city, and mukhang kating-kating na sila doon sa next half na yun. But, not gonna lie, yung ENCE dito maganda yung kanilang performance on the T side. Given nga na tight yung nagiging defense ng Heroic and still doing good job. Pero for ENCE, parang pabor pa sa kanila dito yung pause na to. Tapos na sinayang na pause time and they get to talk kung ano ba yung kanilang magiging next plan dito sa next round.
I think at least maybe they can get some rest kasi playing CS for a best of 3 and sobrang tagal pa na mga games, so they really have to maximize itong match pause natin. I think they're just trying to replay this round. Maybe, I'm not sure, pero I think this is just an admin related thing para dito, and ENCE, if they can maximize itong pause, because Heroic is losing momentum as we speak, and medyo the more this pause keeps going, parang pwedeng makabog dito ang Heroic. And I think the rules are you can't speak during a technical timeout. So I think I don't know. So I think meditate na lang yung mga ibang members ng ENCE dito and imagine themselves on a mountain trying to find the answer dito sa puzzle that is named Heroic. And Heroic's defense, so far so good. I think the biggest problem para dito sa ENCE is si Kadian at si Stavin, who's been controlling outside super well.
Totoo. Talaga namang nakaka-push sila ng matiwasay, and for ENCE, hindi sila, since kulang yung kanilang utilities, hindi sila makapag-set up ng maganda going to the secret. Diba? And hindi sila makahanap na better position. Pero yun nga, sa pause kasi minsan nadi-disrupt yung momentum ng isang team eh. Diba? Yun lang siguro yung naiisip ko din. Pero, yeah, let's see kung ano nga ba ang magiging ganap natin since overlays are now fixed.
And also, pag nag-replay din kayo, guys, if you expect another spawn when niload nila ulit yung file dito sa match, don't bother because you're probably gonna spawn in the same place kasi even the save file saves your location dito sa map. And ENCE, let's see if they can get something off of this technical timeout dito. Maybe they can get something going. 5 AKs, na-notice ko na agad. So Hades is not gonna be opping this time. Maybe we're gonna see a more coordinated play dito sa ENCE.
Oh, they are going to run and gun etong Heroic. They won't be ready for what's about to come. Snappy taking refresh, but Stavin, like what we pointed out earlier, the outside play is too good coming from Stavin. KDN with his up. Full spot one, but will be finished off there by Dotto. Stavin getting the kill. 2v2, leaving Stavin sa may labas. Pero mga kaibigan, will he get a kill? The nade will connect onto Hades. Bombs not yet planted, but narinig na nga tayo. Snappy's now planted that one. Stavin. Oh no.
He has to hit this first shot dito kay Hades or he's gonna take a big L with this AK-47. And he saw a gap. I'm not sure if he can cross dito as Snappy nakabantay siya dito sa heaven, and if he can time this correctly, I think he's dead. Yep, he revealed his location. He's gonna get swung on by Mr. Hades. Pop up. And that's death.
Yeah. Well, na-check na siya dun eh. Dalawang angulo nakaabang yung ENCE. And the moment they threw that incendiary, dun siya talaga nangyari. But another pause coming from the ESL, if I'm not mistaken. But here's gonna be our highlight for that round.
And Stavin is countering this outside play dito sa ENCE so hard because usually ENCE papabayaan lang sila dito sa labas. They jump on top of hut and they go into the site and attack from multiple angles. Pero Stavin playing near secret, really great job galing sa kanya, just pushing at just the right time and just peeking at the right time with that M4 sa secret. And he did get to, unfortunately, the rest of ENCE nahulog sila dito sa mga ibang miyembro. And Heroic, I wouldn't say they're struggling right now kasi dami pa naman nilang pera, or rather dami pa naman nilang baril. They still have enough firepower to get this around, and if they do lose this, they're gonna go into an eco situation, and especially looking at the scoreline, ENCE, grabe pag nag-eco pa dito yung Heroic, pwede pa sila mag-6.
That's true. So, malaki-laki na agad yung puntos na pwedeng maipon dito ng ENCE. So, good start para sa kanila dito sa ating half na ito. But wait. Okay. They are patient. Shush. Waiting together with this. Sino ba kasama ni si Shush dyan? Kasi yung pinapakita natin eh. Okay. Si Teses. Kasama sila sa ngayon. 5v5 situation. Okay, diyan. Okay. Alright. Slowly pushing. Pero refresh. Oh no, ganda naman talaga nun. Inside the vents, nagkaroon ng bloodbath. 3v3 ang naging situation natin. Trades inside the vents. Teses. Try to throw that incendiary, but Sphinx is there to finish him off. Stavin, sorry. Taking Doto, 2v2, but Zhush prevailed, finishing off Sphinx, leaving Diha alone with 20 HP. Oh no. Potted Stavin. Hindi alam ngayon ni Diha kung saan kalaban niya. Pero wait, makikita niya nga. But he's a bit late. The bomb is there. And meron pang ang kit si Zhush. And that's gonna be a round going to Heroic. So no ego round for Heroic right here.
Parang minamatch ni Refresh ang pagka-crazy dito ng ENCE. That is the last thing na inisip ko on how to prevent this Vents push galing sa ENCE, and really great job galing kay Josh getting that 1v1. I thought Diha would win that kasi he has the more favorable angle, pero good awareness galing kay Josh. Getting those possible angles down. 8 and 4. ENCE, sila na ang nasa back foot ngayon. 3 digits na lang ang kanilang economy, and mukhang timeout nga. Yeah, this is a well-needed timeout para dito sa ENCE. Really need to plan out this round kasi once they lose this one, balik na naman sila sa broke mode, and Heroic magkiipon lang sila ng pera after this one. And what's good to note as well, pag natalo yung Heroic dito, they're gonna be broke. Kasi ENCE has been playing, despite na natalo yung ENCE dito, they're dwindling yung mga numbers nila, always putting it down to like a 2v2 or a 1v2.
Oo. Ganda pa rin yung kanina nagiging post-round scenario. Yan. So sa ngayon, ENCE will be buying some ARs and some of those utilities. Okay. Okay, mga Seb. Let's see. Plenty of rounds for ENCE to regain, but Stavin holding his right angle. Refresh was finished there, but Shush will be there to get the trade as well. Kaso nga lang, Stavin, matitrade na din. 2v2 ang sitwasyon, mga kaibigan. Heroic. Wala silang makuhang round ng walang nagiging kapalit.
Man, and
diba?
this is the situation na laging hinahanap ng ENCE. Now, they're just gonna plant the bomb and split ang dalawang miyembro dito ng Heroic. And all ENCE has to do is to find a single member and start playing together. And tong si Snappy is already looking for one.
Oh no.
Another whiff.
Another whiff. Teses is being burned alive. Sphinx will be getting his body, and that's gonna be ENCE winning that round as well. 8 and 5. Para sa akin, makakuha ka ng 6 or 7 rounds dito sa T-side ng Nuke. Wala na, sobrang sulit na yun. Okay na talaga yun para sa'yo. Lalong-lalo na first half. Diba?
8 and 5. Such a good scoreline. Kung ako yung ENCE, I'd be really happy going into the next half in 10 and 5. Pero they're still looking to extend their lead dito. Yeah. If it's 8 and 6, this could be trouble para sa Heroic. And kagaya nga ng sinabi ko last round, they don't have money kasi ENCE, they've just been killing every member kahit natalo sila dito sa round. And
Oh.
Nag-benefit na rin. Ooh, Hades. So
Ooh.
fast.
The moment you peek, you die. Oh, another one. Oh. He got impatient. Sure got impatient. Spin getting the kill. Oh no, Snappy getting that kill onto Shush, and Kaden is alone. He's trying to get one, pero at least isa lang ang nakuha nila doon sa side ng ENCE, and ENCE is a bit happy. 8-6, yes?
They're more than happy, not gonna lie. 8-6, that's such a good scoreline kasi Heroic, wala na silang chance to leverage yung 2-digit scoreline nila kasi at most, they could get 9-6 here. And para sa ENCE, they have a little bit more leeway to work with dito sa City side where they make most of their plays na nakita natin those pop flash plays from yesterday disrupting the Astralis push, but can they do the same against this Danish team this time?
Yun nga eh. Medyo tricky pa to mga sab. But, Fliha? Okay. So, medyo mahirapan sila sa push, sa secret. Nag-expire na nga yung mga smokes nilang una. There's gonna be some smokes dropped there by both teams. Yun na smoke block doon ng Heroic ah. Parang isipin mo, merong something eh. Up.
And ooh, okay,
Yeah.
Stavin. Okay, this is really good kasi neutralize na dito si Stavin and he cannot contribute dito sa outside plays, pero si Tesses,
Okay.
he's gonna start things off. Grabe, Heroic. They're just countering everything that they need itong ENCE para makuha ang outside, and di nila basta-basta binibitawan to.
Kailangan nilang antayin eh. Kung ano man yung mga mangyayari. But for the meantime, mga kaibigan, we can see this is a 3v4 situation, pretty doable for both teams. It's like what I'm talking about. Diha getting Tesses right there. But they're not yet done. 20 seconds remaining. Can they breach the site and probably plant the bomb? Or will they save their guns for later? Kung hindi.
Oh, hindi.
They are about to contest this.
It is half. So half guys. So they're not gonna save this one. So they have to go for this. They have to go for it. And usually the B takes don't really work out para sa side ng Heroic. But this is really good.
Oh no.
They eliminate the ramp player. Ibig sabihin yan, they have more space to work with. Never mind, ADs. The God of Death welcoming to his dimension. Pero S-Juice.
Oh no.
Not gonna work out.
The moment you open that door, he is dead, and that is a very satisfying round for and satisfying half, shall I say.
And despite yung scoreline natin, it is it is 8-7, but ENCE are more than happy to take yung 8-7 scoreline na to kasi nga city-sided map, and most of the plays made from ENCE's side is nandito sa city side. So if Heroic can't handle yung mga plays na ginagawa nila dito sa city, and they could be in a lot of trouble. But yung pinaka-positive part dito ng Heroic's play for the past few rounds is Refresh is coming alive once again and being very aggressive. Parang nakaka-keep up siya dito sa very fast-paced play na nakikita natin sa ENCE, and that's really, really important if you want to hang on dito sa tempo ng ENCE if you're Heroic.
Ayun na nga mga Seb. So, let's just see what will happen the next half. That's gonna be our last half of the map. And yun na nga, magiging last map na natin to. So, we are going to transition to the next series. Maya-mayang onti lang. Pero bago tayo tumungo doon mga Seb, don't forget to register sa PNXBet using our code FOCUSFIRE. Ayan, and if di pa kayo nakapag-follow sa page, follow nyo na mga idol kasi from time to time maglalabas tayo ng mga tournaments for as long as meron tayong maipabroadcast. Okay? So, tingin ko naman for ENCE, yeah, I do agree with you na maaari yung ENCE talagang maging booming ngayon dito sa ating last map and second half. Nasa city pa sila. So, let's see kung ano nga ba yung magiging punishment nila dito nga sa Heroic. Or, is it the other way around? Mapunish naman kaya ang ENCE dito itong Heroic.
I think yung biggest part dito ng Heroic on what can make them win dito sa second half is yung two-man game ni Refresh at ni Stavin. Silang dalawa yung pinakamalaking problema ng Heroic ngayon. And even Tesses, pero si Tesses sometimes he does slip up yung defense dito sa outside. So Stavin and Refresh, the people to watch out dito sa second half kasi sila yung magpro-provide ng aggressive plays para dito sa Heroic. Meanwhile, the rest of them are just gonna set up for the site. Pero yeah, let's expect Heroic to maybe pull some plays dito sa T side as well. Alam naman natin napaka-creative sila with their nades and flashes. Maybe pwede nila ipakita naman this half. Kasi for the past few days, T side on Nuke, parang di masyado pangit as long as you know the smokes and flashes that can clear specific angles kagaya nga ng Molly doon sa stairs and yung Molly doon sa Helen. I think yung pinaka-important na part dito para sa side ng ENCE, whether or not they can control the outside with Hades with that AWP, and yung hell part nila is si Snappy na bahala, but is Snappy gonna be enough to defend a 5-man push galing nga sa Heroic?
Parang yung ginagawa lang din ng Heroic kanina with Stavin and Tesses. Sobrang nagiging successful lang talaga sila sa kanilang mga outside plays. That's why nabuboset din dito itong ENCE. But like what we've said, this is already the second half of the second series. And yun nga mga kaibigan, alam nyo na anong gagawin. Share nyo na yung stream dahil matinding laban ang ating makikita. Pero ayan, wait lang.
And yun na nga, we are gonna start this second half, 8-7 Heroic with a one-man advantage. ENCE now on the defending side. Snappy try niya mag-defend dito, but I think Heroic has a different idea. They want to go for the heaven control dito. Diha still looking for the kill, pero Tesses gonna get the headshot dito kay Diha. KDN jumping, unfortunately, that messes with your accuracy. Not really recommended. Spink getting the one tap dito kay KDN. 4 people left alive para sa side ng Heroic, but they're gonna get congregated on by many ENCE members. This could be really bad para sa kanila. Numbers are dwindling. Josh still fighting with this Glock, getting the third. Grabe! Spinks though, tapping away. He has 2 bullets to work with, and yes, that's the flick. ENCE getting the pistol round. Sobrang important na makuha niya ng ENCE pistol round kasi they really want to end this game, rather start this half on a positive note. Really well played galing dito sa ating young Israeli star na si Spinks.
Ayun nga. So, ayun, kakabalik ko lang pero mukhang naging bloodbath doon sa may A site. And for ENCE, looks like they hit their shots pretty well and well, naka-even out na agad nila yung round. And for ENCE, gaya ng sabi natin kanina, they can ride the momentum.
Kanyari, nasira yung right side ng screen na ESL. Hello guys.
Oo nga no.
Guys wanna fix it? Kasi hindi namin makita yung right side ng Yung narinig ako ni Direct sa ESL. Grabe naman yun. Yun talaga yung official Filipino broadcast buff.
Siyempre.
And Heroic, after that bug nakita natin, is down 2 members, and ENCE mukhang pwede pa silang maglason dito ng isa pa, but the difference is Heroic. Nag-full buy sila dito. They have multiple AKs, and ENCE, they're gonna have to get some cheesy plays going kasi right now, hindi sila yung they don't have the biggest advantage in terms of guns.
Yeah. They need something to happen. 3v4 situation, and Heroic doing really great. Defending all areas, all sides. But wait, leaving Refresh? No.
Oh no.
Hindi enough, mga Seb, and this is gonna be good. Will it reach? Yes, it will, and this is gonna be ENCE winning this round as well.
And
di
pa sila kompleto dun, not gonna lie. Si Diha is on the other side of the map, somewhere in Zimbabwe, pero hindi ako sure. And 2-man game dito, Diha played it really well. Actually, di ko in-expect na makakagawa si Diha dun since there's one person on top, but Spinks really good flank galing sa kanya. Nalikuran niya yata yung isang player doon pero inunahan na siya ni Diha. And the worst part about that round is they conceded so many AKs dito sa side ng ENCE.
Yeah, sobrang ganda. But wait, oh no! Oh no, wait! ENCE with that spray down! Naiilang ngayon bumasag dito ngayon. Itong heroic mga Seb and refresh still outside. Diha. I know, go outside as well. Guarding this area. Reload. But the bomb. They know the bomb is there and nakita niya na wala na nga mga idol. So they might have an info. Bomb's not there. 5v3. Kanina nanalo sila in a 4v3 situation. Tignan natin. Today, or this round, marami pang oras. Plenty of time to juggle. Hades.
Okay. Kinabahan ako for a second kasi usually people remove their hand dun sa mouse but this man played it smart. You know, remove the hand on the keyboard. Parang nangulangot pa siya. Nakahanap pa siya ng kill dito kay Stavin.
Wait.
Taking him out and refresh. Oh my god, he's good. Everyone's just gonna die dito. KDN trying to get the peak, man. Grabe, iba na yung laruan dito ng ENCE kumpara sa first half.
Truly. And bumibigat na nga po yung ENCE ngayon for Heroic. It's starting to be really hard to play since yung utilities ng ENCE very on point. Ganda nung nade kill na yon, yung no scope kill pa dito ni Hades was really good as well. So all in all, ENCE gumagana na sila as a 5-man unit.
And yeah, Heroic now looking for a very fast secret push dito sa labas. Pero oh my god, what a mistake. May gap yung gitna ng smoke. So they have to expend one more smoke para makakross sila dito. Pero medyo hesitant. They wasted 4 smokes and that's so much para sa side ng Heroic. And
hindi yata sila mag-breach sa secret.
Wala silang vision control. Well, basically, you have no words if it's like MOBA terms dito. Oh, actually, before anything else, shoutout kay Boss Kenneth na nanonood ng stream. Check him out mamaya. He's gonna cast with Boss Pilage sa ating game after this. So that one's gonna be hype. I'm gonna be awake. I'm gonna be in the chat, guys. So interact lang kayo, pero ENCE, mapupush na sila.
Yes, they will be pushed, but Doto can't guard this area. Stavin with that entry kill for them. Kadian about to plant the bomb. He'll be successful. Snappy together with the guys. Are they gonna defend? I think yes, they will be. Pero parang ibibigay na ba nila to?
Yeah, I think
they
it's
don't want to lose their guns, no?
Man, losing Doto dun sa site, no? Like, yung pag nawala ka ng anchor agad dito sa A, parang you lose control of the entire site. Kasi wala nang gumagawa ng damage, wala nang gumagawa ng distraction para sa mga ibang Ts. So hindi na makapasok ang mga CTs dito without trading too much of their equipment here. So chill muna, ENCE. They concede this round dito sa Heroic but they still have so much money going into the next round.
Tama. Pero at least ENCE gets to keep their guns. Diba? And yeah, at least meron silang security going into the next one na we still have the firepower that we need para naman talaga ma-defend yung mga sites.
And man, na-confuse pa rin ako why Snappy was playing A in the first place kasi siya yung ramp player dito but I think merong call dito ang ENCE na possible prediction that this is a full A side take pero Teses ginagawa niya yung ginagawa ng ENCE. They're trying to get control of this spot para may overlooking thing or may overlooking vision sila dito and that's why you take that. Kasi may tendency talaga ng mga players mag-overpeak doon and hindi nila alam death is coming from above.
Oof! That op missed. Magkakaroon nga ng info ngayon dito yung Heroic. So, let's see. Mukhang nawawala sa momentum yung ENCE and for Heroic, they are doing a pretty good job with their pushes.
man. Nakaka-confused. Like, ENCE is not playing their usual stuff dito sa defense nila. And Spinks is gonna get swung on. Yun na nga.
Oh no, the push is spot on. He will drop some nade. And won't be getting a kill with that one. Surely, they are in a very tight spot. Possible scoreline would be 10-10. Snappy, will he save his gun?
They need to switch their defense here. Itong ENCE kasi, man, this is not working para sa kanila. Snappy's gonna get the kill. But that is just a bonus. But Cadian gonna spot him out. Yun habang tumatakbo pa, so he had no chance. So 10-10. And ENCE, you need to do something else here kasi yung A site nyo parang binibitawan nyo masyado. And once Heroic finally spot yung anchor nyo and they get the kill doon sa anchor ng site,
you know,
it's basically over. And ganda ng ano dun ni Tesses position dun. Walang nag-call galing sa side ng ENCE dun. So I think miscommunication din ang nangyari. So ENCE on their last buy. So they really need to win this one.
Totoo. Kailangan. But Diha with that entry frag, nicely done through the smoke. Taking Stavin. So, ayun na naman si Tessis, mga seb. Pero Hades, does he have an info? I think it does. He's holding his ground, not leaving that one. Pop flash. Pero bulag din kasi dun si Tessis eh. Yun na nga, naku. Alam na niya kung anong ginagawa ni Tropa, but Tessis dropped down.
I think that's okay para sa ENCE. Yeah. They got the goal na pumaba dun si Tessis and they now lose control. Heroic, kung gusto nila makontrol ulit yung outside, they're gonna have to make so much noise dito sa Marshmallow. And at this point of the round, you really don't want to make noise if you're Heroic kasi 4v5 na lang kayo and any single information para sa ENCE could be punishable.
No, wait. They'll be pushing secret freely even without their smokes. Actually, there is, but ENCE is late to position themselves. But oh, refresh. What a refresh and kill. Taking Snappy down 4v4. Bomb will now be planted. ENCE might have a problem retaking this one.
They're saving again.
But yeah, they're about to save. Since alam nila sa sarili nila na it's not worth it.
Di ko alam, men. Parang yung nangyayari sa Heroic kanina, or rather nangyayari sa ENCE kanina dun sa T-side, is the same problem din para sa ENCE ngayon. They can't handle yung Heroic push and they're not fragging the right players dito. I mean, they did get the goal of putting Tessis down, losing control na sila dun sa outside, pero grabe talaga yung adjustment ng Heroic dito. As soon as they lost control dun sa top position sa hut, they just adjusted, preserved their smokes, nakakross sila dito sa site, and they just got B-side for free. Hindi naka-react to yung ENCE.
Pero I think ENCE is a bit shaken by what Heroic's doing. Kaya pumapapapos sila dito ngayon. Since yung Heroic, they're really doing a great job with their pushes. Well, for ENCE, di ko alam eh. Parang, ano ba? Parang nararattle sila or natatarantang mga langgam na hindi alam saan sila magde-defend. Meron sa labas, meron din dito sa B side, and then someone sa A. Wala. For ENCE, they need to be a bit composed. Kaya din siguro sila nag-pause dito ngayon so that they can have or they can chill for a bit. And at least disrupt the momentum of Heroic.
Yung problema dito ng ENCE, not gonna lie, they're not doing the first, hindi sila yung first play dito sa mga rounds usually kasi yung Heroic naka-setup na agad para gumawa ng mga plays dito, and yung mga usual na ginagawa ng ENCE dito, pa-flash sa labas to get some kills, hindi gumagana. So instead, they're just gonna shoot through the smoke.
Right after that pause, ENCE is looking pretty strong, leaving 2 players aside ng Heroic. Okay. Alright. So, split push ang gagawin nila dito ngayon. One's going to B site. One's trying to guard the area kung saan pwedeng dumaan yung ENCE. But Tess is taking Snappy. Good kill. Bomb will now be planted. Still possible, but there's Shush getting one. Gets two as well. Oh no, down to a 1v1. Pero Hades is here. Going for a defuse. Walang vision si Shush. Oh no! That's a very beautiful plant defuse there by the ENCE.
Grabe.
Grabe yun.
Yun yung kailangan ng ENCE. Second time they got the Ninja Defuse today and fortunately, napaka-importante ng round na nakuha nila ang Ninja Defuse. Now they're back in terms of economy. Excluding Sphinx, who I have no idea what he was doing dun sa vent, not gonna lie. He was just going up and down the ladder. Nasayahan yata siya masyado. Pero ENCE to get the round in the end despite yung napakagandang two-man play ng Heroic dito sa B. And they hold on.
Held on indeed. Beautiful round there. But Diha, ganda ng smoke. Ano? Smoke lineup dun, oh. Oh! Oh! That's huge! Diha taking down itong si TSS, mga seb.
Mm-hmm.
So,
First play.
Yeah, first play. And wala nga pong, or lessen, yung firepower na pwedeng maibato ng Heroic dito ngayon. Their push will be delayed for a bit.
Man,
There's gonna be some smoke to delay
stuck
it
na sa
further.
labas dito yung Heroic. Not gonna lie. Oh, what is si Snappy ba malapit? Oh no. This is really bad para sa Heroic. So alam ng ENCE that they're not gonna go B-side via ramp. So the only viable option na pwede gawin dito ng Heroic is to go secret and nakatutok na dito si Hades. He knows exactly what their plan is.
Oh, good jiggle pick there. And refresh. Mababasa nila ngayon yung gagawin nitong ENCE. And they might position themselves for a retake. But time's ticking. Diha losing that duel. Snappy might spot one. Pero mga seb, may nadidinig siya nag-scope sa baba. Staven getting that kill. Very on point. Dotto on the other hand will be getting etong si Juice. Staven na patay pa dito nitong si Snappy. Refresh from up above. Won't be getting one. Leaving Cadian to plant the bomb on a side. Faking it. With the off, you won't get a kill. And that's gonna be Dotto securing that kill. And 12-11 is our scoreline. Grabe yung laban natin. Close fight indeed.
And yeah, grabe talaga ginawa ng Heroic. Sana dito, I mean, they have the intent. Maganda sana ang strat nila. They already got outside control. Plus, pwede silang pumunta ng heaven to maximize their push. Parang tumami pa yung angles of attack. Pero ENCE, mas umadjust sila dito. Hindi nila pinalagpas. And uy, TSS pumasok na sa site!
Grabe naman yung breach dito ngayon ng Heroic. ENCE not expecting Heroic to storm this site. Nappy. Are they going for the save? Actually, yes.
Yeah,
They are about to save.
can't really blame them, to be honest. Mas importante pa yung AWP na ma-save dito. Plus, man, the possibility of getting a retake dito sa A site knowing na full control na dito ang Heroic is so low.
About to pop out. Oof. Diha. Alpha and Staven getting that one. They know they can't let Snappy hold this up for too long. One is down, another one's about to fall, and that's gonna be Josh. But Tesses will finish him off right before the time ticked.
Man.
Pero ang ganda sana nun pa. Well, maganda pa rin kasi nakakuha siya ng decent kills.
Yeah, and
Decent
I don't
exit
think
frags.
that's really good para sa side ng Heroic. And they're losing so much economy para lang i-chase itong single guy papunta sa spawn. And now Heroic put themselves in a situation na yung economy nila is super low. And once, if ENCE get a force by kill or a force by win dito, this could go really huge. And ito na nga, The play that I was looking for, Diha, na andito sa smoke and trying to get that pick, and he will get it.
Well, I think okay nang nagkaroon ng trade doon. Diba? At least he was able to take refresh na maganda yung performance right now. Wala, talagang good kill yun kasi isa yun sa mga gumagawa talaga for Heroic. It's Sphinx. With that speed, mabagal shotgun, mga kaibigan. Meron kayang mabilis dito ngayon si Sphinx. Pag dumungaw ka, tapos ka, but Sphinx will be forced to reposition due to that molly usage by Heroic. Oh no, Sphinx, there's the Mag 7 kill, and no, Snappy. I'll be taking down someone. Doto. With that, the attempting to pick up the bomb, which is way too deep. Sobrang ganda ng laban, mga Seb. Sobrang ganda ng laban.
This is really good para sa side ng ENCE, not gonna lie. Meron na silang chance to get this one back, and Sphinx really risking talaga yung angle dito, and Stavin, ganda ng position niya, and if dito makuha ni Doto, this is really bad para sa kanila.
Oh no, he's walking. No, 80s to get the kill onto Stavin, gets the trade. Sphinx is alone, and that's gonna be a round for Heroic.
Yan. So close yet so far para dito sa side ng ENCE, no? Almost getting that force by win. That could have saved them sa doomed economy na meron sila ngayon, and Heroic, pag natalo sila dun, yung economy nila is not gonna be in the best place. But Heroic, ganda ng laro nila dito, hanging on barely, and the bomb was dropped actually, pero na-concede nila just in time. Ganda ng positioning ng dalawang Heroic members dito. So ENCE now on the back foot. Actually, Heroic, they get the lead back.
Yes, sir. And for ENCE, how are they gonna win this? Okay. So they're doing a play there. Ooh! Sinong babarilin mo dyan? All you can do is drop a nade, burn those things that's stacking up. Okay, they're going A. They're going A. Stavin getting one. Refresh finishing off Diha. Yep. This is like a, we call this a countdown. But Toto trying to save an AK. May umiikot sa kanya eh. Does he know that?